Oh, shoot.
And down to the 5-yard line, finally tackled by the defense. He is wide open in the flat, and they were able to get the ball to him.
Luckily, the Bulldogs are now in striking distance to score a touchdown.
Yes, they are, Andrew. It's first and goal from the 5, and they can get the tying touchdown. And let's tie this baby up. Tim Meyer.
Hey, is this Tim Meyer?
I said Tim Meyer.
Sweet. Hey, is the Mitt TV broadcasting the game tonight?
Yeah, we're broadcasting the game tonight, kid.
Tim, we're live!
Yeah, I was just wondering if you knew how to watch the game live.
Sure, I know how you can watch the game live. You got your phone on you?
Yeah.
Well, listen to this. The Mitt TV broadcast Romeo High School sporting events live so you don't have to miss a minute of the action. Just download the YouTube app on your smartphone or television. Type @the Mitt TV in the search bar. Click on our channel, then the Live tab to find all previous and upcoming live events, including sports. And don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, thanks, Tim. I really owe you. Sick.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Tim Meyer, here for the Romeo Sports Recap, powered by the Mitt TV. Remember, this show is available on both YouTube and Spotify. And before we begin, a word from our sponsors. This podcast is powered by the Mitt TV of Romeo, Michigan. If you're looking to start a podcast for your business or personal use, look no further than the Mitt TV. They can get you access to equipment, a production engineer, and can even edit your podcast. That's all right here at the Mitt TV of Romeo, Michigan. And you can contact them right now via email at mitt.tvpodcast@gmail.com. That's mitt.tvpodcast@gmail.com. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Romeo Sports Recap Show. I'm Tim Meyer, and today we have as our guest Romeo Athletic Director Cody Smith. And Cody, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Looking forward to it.
So we got a little bit of ground to cover. We're going to review and recap all the spring sports. And some teams had some pretty good success. Some players made All-State. It was a pretty good, all in all, a pretty good spring sports season. Your thoughts about it?
Yeah, I mean, I always get the question of like, what sport is the season's the hardest for you or the busiest for you? It's spring, no doubt about it. Just because there's everybody going, it always seems at 4:00, and there's always something going on between baseball, softball, tennis, track, lacrosse, golf. Everything's going on all at the same time, and it's definitely hectic.
You have to reschedule because of the weather.
No doubt about it.
Spring is, because there's a lot more outdoor sports going on.
Yeah, very weather dependent. Yep.
So, well, we're gonna cover baseball and softball, girls softball, track, girls tennis, soccer, girls soccer, and track. Primarily here, we've had Michigan Romeo sports recap shows on all those sports, except for track. But people can go and look at lacrosse and see for themselves, see some of the kids that played and stuff that did a good job. So let's start with baseball. I believe baseball's 18-18.
Yeah, they're about exactly 500 this year. Yeah.
And they had a few injuries early in the season, cost them a little bit. Those games against Stevenson and Dakota were very close. Mm-hmm. Well, Stevenson was, and could have gone either way. But a couple key injuries and things didn't quite work out, but they did finish strong. They won a district game.
Yeah, and even just nagging injuries all season, it kind of kept some of the guys out of the district lineup. Some of your pitchers that you counted on all season, were dinged up right at the end there, and that kind of made an impact on Coach D's lineup and rotation for the for the district game, but he threw Kaminsky and everyone else had chipped in and got us through. My check and those guys, their arms held up.
I think the Bull was a guy that got hurt.
Yeah,
his arm. A good hitter.
Yeah,
but his arm was shot. For pitching.
Yeah, because he logged a lot of time at third base and on the mound last year, and this year I think he's primarily a first baseman or DH type role.
Yeah. Anybody make a run at the states or all county?
Yeah, so I think Joey Badalamente and Nick Kaminsky were MAC Red players, all conference players. So those were, honored by some of the other MAC Red coaches for their contributions to our team all season. So I think those are the two key ones that at least other coaches picked up on for their, skills and efforts and, rewarded them for that.
And the baseball team will have a new baseball field next year.
Construction is going up quickly. So, with the warm winter we had, they were able to start moving some dirt early. But yeah, blink of an eye, it should be done here.
What's it going to look like?
So it'll all be turf, turf infield, turf outfield. It's kind of has like a watermelon, striping to it, like a light green, dark green rotation, kind of how the stadium has that same pattern. And it's going to be nice, state of the art. We're definitely looking forward to it. So it's
luxury suite.
Yeah. You can stand on top of the press box.
Top of the press box and get a good view from up there.
Dual purpose press box now. Yeah.
But tell us a little bit about some of the dimensions there and the features and.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how far the outfield is. It's pretty similar to what we had at the Romeo Middle School behind the middle school there.
Okay.
But it'll be home plate will be facing towards the back of the football stadium, so fans can look down from the bleachers and have that aerial view. So it'll be nice, and then it kind of butts up between the tennis courts and the stadium.
Have people talked about it a little bit or asked you questions about it and buzzed around a little
Yeah,
bit?
I think now that all the dirt piles are starting to mound up out there, I think that's definitely getting people's interest of, hey, what's going on out there? Visiting teams will always ask when we're at the stadium or referees of, what are you guys building out there? That kind of thing. So I think, a lot of people are looking forward to it, especially the baseball community. They're all itching to get out there.
Lady Merrick with Maureen Robb. Kendall Shaw with Holly and Neil. And for two, we got Sonata Earl with Vicky and Gina. Tatiana Lusa with Melissa and Marco. Rachel Mulatto with Bonnie and Jack. Brooklyn Robinson with Crystal and Juwan. Brianna second with Sandra. And a short act with Corinne and Scott. Angelina Shektakosta with Danielle and Francesco. Let's have a round of applause for our cheer and dance seniors and their parents. Football parents. Number 6, Alex Kelly.
Do you want me to say left goal? Alright, looks like after the parade there's a bunch of cheerleaders. Am I waiting for the cheerleaders?
Start football agenda number 6, Alex Kelly with Chad and Mary. Number 7, Alex Robertson with Jack and Sarah. Number 11, Drake Van Reach with Mike and Melissa. Number 16, Max Fountain with Amber and Jordan. Number 20, Aiden Hello with Trevor and Kate. Number 21, Mario Delicio with Joe and Alicia. Number 26, Aiden Clement with Anthony and Stephanie. Number 32, Anthony Safu with Amy. Number 33, Joey Malavente with Joe and Sabrina. Number 44, Jake Turley with Annette and Matt. Number 50, Joe Merritt with Amy and Todd. Number 51, Aiden Rocha with Adam and Amanda. Number 52, Trevor Stevens with Mitt and Adele. Number 53, Austin Erickson with Mike and Jess. Number 54, Randy Spittler with Donna and Randy. Number 62, Ethan Amarino with Ryan and Renee. Number 64, John Ula with Maria. Number 71 with Carter Sutton with Ron and Tanya. Number 76, Carter DiMercurio with Eric and Tim. Number 77, Katie Bruja with John and Danielle. Number 78, Joey Segura with Ryan and Jennifer. Number 83, Josh Gorsuski with Jim and Jeanette. And number 89, Jackson Sword with Rachel and Jeff. So a big round of applause for all of our seniors one more time and their parents. Thanks for being here tonight as always and supporting your seniors. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the field the Romeo High School Marching Band. The Bulldog Marching Band now presents one of our longest standing school traditions. Written by former band director Bob Ojula in 1938, the band now performs at Romeo High School's alma mater. Let's hear it again for Romeo High School Marching Band. Please welcome our guests tonight, the Titans from Stevenson High School. right now the teams come out, I must point out a few things going on the track there. First of all, we got some cheers, plenty of participants. We're going to be helping us out tonight. Then a big gaggle of kids farther down there, near the 40, is the second grade from all of Romeo's Elementary. They're down there tonight. They're going to be singing the fight song with the band. Let's hear it for second graders. Where's Amanda Moore at? Where's Howard Parsons? Where's Howard? Where's Indian Hills? Where's Washington? All right, glad to see you all represented. And there's the fight song.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Mitt TV Sports Special. Tonight from Barnable Field, a Mac Red clash between the Stevenson Titans and the Romeo Bulldogs. And I'm here, Tim Meyer, with Andrew Welch, Romeo's favorite son, and he's kind of pumped up for this one because the Bulldogs, you know, they got spanked a little bit last week, and they had a real good week in practice.
Yeah, to say this is do or die is maybe a little dramatic, but it is. I mean, 2 wins right now. You need at least, I would say at most 4 wins in this new playoff format, because it's not just about the wins, it's also about the playoff points, and it's your strength of schedule that helps with the playoff points. So win tonight, you have an opportunity to go on, win 1 more, you could make playoffs. Lose tonight, you got to win the next 2 to have a chance.
And the next 2 games are against Grand Blanc and Roseville, well, Roseville and Grand Blanc in that order. And those 2 teams are playoff teams. So it's not an easy road to hoe for the Bulldogs. Romeo's having a little struggle getting the offense going, and so they will need to sharpen that and make some plays on offense. Keep the ball, make some first downs. Stevenson, on the other hand, they've scored only 12 more points this year than Romeo, but the excitement on that Stevenson offensive line or offense is quarterback Andrew Knight Jr., number 2, and he will run, he will pass, he will make exciting plays, and the Bulldogs need to shut him down. And hopefully they can do that. And Stevenson, they have their remaining 2 games are against teams with below 500 records in L'Anse Creuse North and Brother Rice.
So this is not a game Stevenson needs. This is a game Romeo needs, especially since this is Romeo's last home game of the year. It's better to win at home and then have to only win 1 on the road instead of lose at home and win 2 on the road.
Here we go, the kick. Deep into the corner. We got a wall of blockers setting up here. It's Brody Meyer, or I'm sorry, Van Drysis. Drake gets it up. Let's see where they're going to mark that. Is that the? Well, we got a flag on the field. Let's see what. Well, Romeo's got the ball first, and their offense needs to score some points, and they're now going to be in. Well, it's going to be marked around the 20. That's where it'll be. Nose touching the 20, I think. And it'll be 1st and 10 from there. The Bulldogs need to get an offense going. Changing the play.
Trying to catch Stevenson off guard.
Sammy Nepa. Gonna roll. No, he's not. He hands the ball off. I'm sorry. Boy, he really did a good job faking. He faked me out, and Warburton gets a, looks like he's close to a first down, about a yard short.
Great opening run to start the game for the Bulldogs. Hopefully they continue this momentum.
Yeah, Eisenhower, when they played Stevenson, was able to torch him on the ground pretty good. We have an official's timeout, something going on. Officials heading toward the talking athletic director in the end zone there, Cody Smith.
That's not usually good. If talking to the AD, it's got to be something with the fans maybe that he didn't like, or I don't know what's going on.
I think he has a problem with the cameras back there, or maybe with the kids playing around. Now, I think it's they have cameras set up in the end zone, and yeah, that's the problem, I think.
That's definitely not mitttv cameras. That is something else entirely. So,
yeah, those are team cameras, both of them.
Okay.
Romeo and Stevenson. They like to get that behind the offense and defense shots for their coaching. So here we go, 2nd and 1 for Romeo. Just underway here at Barnabo Field. Give us to Warburton again. He goes around another man. He's running hard. He's got the first down, and he's all the way up to the, looks like the 43-yard line. So a couple of strong runs by Ryan Warburton.
Great blocking up front by the lineman to help him break off into his runs. He's had 2 big gains so far in this game. Bulldogs are rolling 1st and 10, and the down box can't figure out where he's supposed to go right now. He's really back to where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, we don't pay attention to that anymore.
Nope.
We're watching the referee's foot all the time now.
Yep.
Quick pass outside. Looks like Jackson Swartz with it, the big tight end.
It's good to see Romeo break that out. I mean, two run plays and then a quick pass play. You got to be able to do both in the game to throw off your opponent. If you can't do one very well, but you do one the greatest, it's not going to work out well because they're going to prepare for one and let the other one go.
Sammy Nepa, the junior quarterback for Romeo. He's had some great plays this year, and he's had some learning plays, let's call it that.
Yes. Lineman shift.
Warburton didn't fool anybody, especially number 25 of Stevenson, Owen Pickar.
Good job by the defense to sniff it out. He had 2 good runs. They weren't going to let him have a third one. Third down, as we say, third, coming up for the Bulldogs.
It's a fast defense on this Stevenson team. They do fly to the football, so.
Speed's the name of the game, then you got to throw some trickery their way. Otherwise, speed is going to beat you. Or either that or you catch them in speed and you shift. It's called the fake out. Fake it one way and go the other.
Another handoff. A little skip and a dipsy-do. That looked like Parker. Yeah, Parker Cahoon, sophomore. He only gets a couple, and Romeo will be forced to punt.
It was an okay start to the first drive of the game. He had 2 great runs. Then he got stuffed. He got started off by that penalty, that 10-yard penalty. If they didn't get pushed back 10 yards and they're past the 50, you could see Romeo potentially going for it or maybe kicking a field goal, especially with that great field goal kicker. So it is
4th down and 3, and Joey Seeley's on to punt the ball for Romeo. A little low thing. Called for the fair catch is James Graham, and that's where Stevenson will start their first drive at the 20. They will.
It's about a 36-yard punt with a fair catch.
So we want to give a shout out to the girls varsity golf team as they qualified for the state finals, and they will be playing next weekend at Big Rapids, I believe. Congratulations to the girls, and congratulations to Coach Paul Scally and Mr. Keith Bach.
Has that ever happened before for the girls, or?
Never before, first time.
Nice, very good. Congratulations, ladies.
Andrew Knight Jr. looking for a little screen pass. Oh, wide open is Graham. Over the 20, 25, 30. And finally down at the 35. I don't think there was a Romeo jersey down there on that side of the field.
There was a Romeo jersey right in front of the quarterback. It's almost like the ghost play. You run up to the quarterback thinking he's going to look for a long bomb, except he's pulling you in away from his running back for the screen to set up. Perfect opportunity for Stevenson. Got a first down, despite what the down box might say. That down box guy needs to learn how to do his job.
I don't know. That was a good run there by number 2. Number 22, not number 2. It was Jaden Hill Austin with a good gain, about 6 yards. 2nd and 4 for the Stevenson Titans.
Bulldog defense has got to come up big. They've got to snuff out any trick plays or anything going on and keep this team down.
Nice pass out in the flat to number 18 by Knight. That was number 18, Colton Porter.
Hold them to a field goal or hold them to no points. Get that ball back.
Oh, it's a first down for the Titans, and they're on the 47-yard line, their own 47. Knight in the shotgun again. Got Jaden Hill Austin in the backfield, changing the play up for him. Goes Knight around the corner, makes one man miss. He's still on his feet. Knight's still on his feet to the 40, to the 30, and deep into Romeo territory at the just inside the 26. But that's the things that Knight can do. We thought Romeo had him dead to rights, but
they did, honestly. But they let him. He let them make the first move. They made the first move, and then all of a sudden, he's passed, and he zipped through a couple of blockers. But
we got a penalty here on Stevenson.
That'll bring it back. So he will not have a first down all the way in Bulldog territory. He's actually going to come back
his
into
first down will
territory.
be in Bulldog territory at the 42 of Romeo. And, the Titans are in Bulldog territory now. He's so escapable.
And that way, he literally moved through 2 players just to get open into the outside. Like, phenomenal run by the quarterback.
Quickly out to Graham. Tries to make a cut to go to the outside. He's tackled right there at the 40.
Good pursuit by the Bulldogs defense to get him. Short gain for the Titans.
2 yards is the gain. It'll be 2nd down and 8 from the Romeo 40.
Defense needs a big play here to make it 3rd and long. But you got to put a spy on that quarterback, especially with his abilities and what we saw his capability. Spy is needed.
From the shotgun, Knight. Back to pass. Little quick throw out to the sidelines. Caught out there. Short of the 1st down, it looks like.
It is about 2 yards short.
Looks like it was Porter again.
Big 3rd down for the Bulldogs. They've got to stop him here and force him to think about going for it or think about kicking a field goal. I don't know how good their field goal kicker is, but at this point in the game.
It's 3rd and 3, and they're at the 35. Knight, quick handoff. Busted through there is number 22, Jaden Hill Austin. And he exploded through that line.
How did he come out of that big group of players? Like someone should have had a hand on him or something. Fingertip, slow him down, but first
Look
down.
Out, here comes Stevenson. They're going to run the hurry-up offense. Porter again's got it on the sideline. He makes a catch, breaks 1 tackle. Finally knocked out of bounds. And it looks like he was knocked out at 13. The 2nd down is short. Again, Knight, the hurry-up offense.
Trying to throw the Bulldogs off their game.
It's going around the right side. And it dives for the pylon. I don't see a signal on it, so I don't think he made it. I think he went out.
Yeah, he stepped out before the dive. Even with the dive, though, he dove on the right side of the pylon. That would not have counted, and that potentially could have been a safety. He's got to be on the left side of the pylon if he's on the right side of the field, or the right side of the pylon on the left side of the field. That makes sense.
Knight gives it to number 22, Jaden Hill Austin. He's stopped in there by a host of Bulldogs.
Good stop by the Bulldogs to keep him out of the end zone, but they've got to do it at least a couple more times.
Is that the 2? That's where they mark it.
Have to do it at least 2 more times, and they might kick a field goal, or they could go for it. They will huddle now, though.
Well, it's important time for them.
That's a strange-looking huddle, though. That's not really a huddle. What is this?
Yeah, they're just trying to confuse the defense. And
quarterback keeper, tush push.
Well, the quarterback is Porter.
Yep, there it is.
Porter, the wide receiver, goes under center.
So they tried to pull a fast one to put another player under center to tush push play, and it did not affect the Bulldogs' defensive strategy. Stopped them short. I don't even think he gained a yard on that.
Nope. No gain. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Titans.
It's a tush-push fail.
Now Knight is back in at quarterback.
He's going to run.
He gives it to Austin.
He's in the end zone.
Hill Austin. Touchdown, Stevenson. 4:46 to play here in the 1st quarter. And an impressive drive, but you saw what we said was Andrew Knight Jr. And what a talent he is. He ran that offense fabulously down the field against Romeo.
No, the way he ran it, he's comfortable, under control. You wouldn't think he's a junior, but that's what his grade says. And he'll be back next year, much more stronger and better player. But he's doing great now. Bulldogs got to find a way to answer.
Paulo Solowick on for the extra point. It's good. And with 4:46 left to play here in the 1st quarter, the Stevenson Titans lead the Romeo Bulldogs 7-0.
Slow little start for the Bulldogs. They've got to find a way to bounce back, tie this game, go out and score a touchdown of their own. Then defense has got to step up, figure out how to contain Knight. It's the defensive ends who have to contain on the outside. You got to put a linebacker spy on Knight to help out with the ends. and find a way to contain him in the backfield and force him to use his arm or force other players to make plays.
Looks like they got their Christmas outfit.
It is. It's the Christmas theme tonight for the Bulldogs student section and cheerleaders.
I would like to give a shout out to Marvelous Marvin Cushenberry. He's watching this broadcast tonight, the boys varsity basketball coach, and we'll be looking forward to his season coming up.
Yes, we will. Should be able to roll out a pretty good squad this season and do some damage in the MAC White, and hopefully win it this year and go on a long playoff run.
We got a bunch of second graders down there cheering with the cheerleaders. They are from all the elementary schools around the Romeo area, and they're having a ball. And we can hear them up here. They're cheering hard.
Yep, second graders from every single elementary school here in Romeo Community Schools, all the way from Hevel and Washington, Indian Hills, Ham Parr, and I think that is it. It's 4 of them, and Amanda Moore as well.
Soroyak to kick it off. Looks like Brody Meyer's going to take it. Goes around the left side, cuts it back. He's over the 30, 35. 2 great returns, and Romeo's had good field position. However, there is a flag now.
I was going to say no flag, but there is. So holding, illegal block in the back, one or the other. Just bad plays, penalty plays is what's costing you field position. And you told me that last week they did not have good field position against Dakota, so they couldn't get anything rolling and anything good.
And they've had 2 good returns, but you're holding and there's a penalty. Going to take you back. It's 15 yards from the spot of the foul, which was the 25-yard line. So it's going to pin them back
to the 15.
Don't put any more pressure on Sammy Nepa. This does. He'll start at his own 15, and he's going to try to see if we can engineer a drive here. Score a touchdown for Romeo. See what they call here. Warburn with it. He cuts in through the middle, goes up the middle, pounds his way to the 27-yard line, or 22-yard line. And it's going to be second down. Romeo now coming up with their version of the hurry-up offense.
It's a great thing they need to do, throw the Stevenson defense off their game.
It's like a blitz coming in from that right side. Is the Stevenson right side of their defensive line. They do blitz. A good call given to Warburn. Makes a couple of cuts, got the first down.
His patience, too. He stutter-stepped a few times before he decided to go forward into the pile, and he got the first down. Great. Another great run. This happened last time on their first drive, so now it is time to continue. Keep doing that. They did a pass play last time on their 3rd possession of the drive. Could throw that in again. Could feed Ryan again. Honestly, I would just keep feeding Ryan. Just pound the rock and keep going.
Well, the ball is at the 30, Romeo's 30. And they're all bunched in there. Everybody's bunched in the by. Just going to be smash. Good play there. Stevenson, but Warburn squeezes a yard out of it.
Defense definitely ready for that one. Caught him in the backfield, but he was, as you said, he was able to power himself forward for at least a yard.
And recognizing that play was number 52 of Stevenson, Jude Sanier.
Stevenson 1-3 in the MAC Red. Romeo 2-2 in the MAC Red. They're about even offensively and defensively, so this could be a battle all game long.
Second down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Man in motion, faked an inside handoff, a nice inside handoff. Look out!
He's gone, folks, unless that defender can catch him, but looks like he can't.
Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Touchdown, Romeo.
Instant replay. Let's see if we can get that rolling. I think it was number 50 for
Number
the
20.
Bulldogs.
Was it number 22? I believe it was
22, yep.
Parker Cahoon.
Nope.
Bulldogs can tie it up here. With
I think they said number 50 for the Bulldogs.
No.
Because they did not say Parker Calhoun for the touchdown.
Extra point is up, and it's good. We're tied up at 7-7.
That was a 69-yard run for the touchdown for the Bulldogs. Great job by the Bulldogs to get this game tied and get back in this game. So to talk about playoffs, and we talked about the importance of winning this game because you want to win your home games, and then you have to go on the road and win at least one. 4 wins, I can say I guarantee the Bulldogs make playoffs because, like I said, it's not just your record, it's your strength of schedule. Romeo plays in the MAC Red. The MAC Red in Macomb County is one of the toughest divisions in the state. For the past 24 years, you've had winners come out of Romeo in 2015. Chippewa Valley just a couple years ago. Dakota has won. Eisenhower has been to the finals. They have never won it, though. And Stevenson also has won a few titles in the past 24 years. This is the toughest division in football, so 4 wins is a guaranteed playoff spot. 3 wins, maybe. You're right. 3 wins, you're praying for an opportunity.
So that touchdown run, we couldn't see it because of the black jersey, but it was number 33, Joey Badalamenti. And he rambled all the way down the field.
69-yard run.
And he couldn't be caught. So we're tied up here with 2:41 left to go here in the first quarter. Romeo comes back. The big play. Eli's kick is long, it's deep, it's in the end zone. And Romeo will take the touchback. I also like to remind you folks out there, Kenny Kwasnick, longtime Shelby resident. He's watching the game here on the Mitt TV, as well as Brad Smith, race car driver in the ARCA series.
Nice.
He's watching us tonight, affectionately known as Uncle Shower.
Is there a reason you can say on air?
No, I can't.
Okay.
You'll have to ask the next guy who's watching, Steve Shabelski. Shuby is watching from Shelby Township as well. They're tuning in here to the Mitt TV.
Send us a message, Steve, so we can know and not say it on air.
There's a screen pass. Oh, and he's wide open. Now we're going to get a flag on Romeo for roughing the passer, too. So Jaden Hill Austin catches a screen pass. I don't know how.
It's just too many Romeo defenders trying to go after that quarterback. You got at least 1 or 2 up there. Your responsibility then is to find another player because he's eventually going to some kind of player. Eventually it's the running back because it's a design screen play. But he could have gone deep if he had the opportunity, but Bulldogs stopped that. So one Bulldog player made a bad defensive play. Another one made a poor choice in hitting the quarterback after the ball left.
So they pounded him pretty good. I mean, there's no doubt about that. It's a personal foul. Now, did he pick up the flag, or are they going to?
They haven't marked it off yet, so maybe they did.
Yep. Roughing the passer, and here it comes.
It's a 15-yard, so they started at the 25, got to the 45, 20-yard run, and then another 15 on top of that. You just gave them a free 40 yards by a bad defensive play and not a smart tackle on the quarterback.
Well, they'll be at the Romeo 41-yard line. That's where they'll have it 1st and 10, and Stevenson knocking on the door again. And the clock's going to run here. 2:25 and counting. Knight, a handoff there to number 27 for Stevenson. That's Alex Girardi. And Alex has a nice run of 6 yards for him.
Big defensive play for the Bulldogs as it looks like the Titans are going hurry up.
Austin Smith around the corner. He's going to be grabbed and run out there. He kind of ran out of room. Romeo did a good job of stringing it out. It'll be 3rd down.
Great job on the pursuit by the Bulldogs to keep this in a third down situation. Stop them here. They're probably going to go for it. I don't know if their field goal kicker can kick from this distance, so stop them here, stop them again, get that ball back, and then go down and score. That's the game plan. Let's see if they can execute.
What a move. And he's going to get the first down. That's a slick move there.
Bulldogs were there. He jumped up, tried to grab the ball. He just put it up and over his hands. Perfect pass by the quarterback. First down it is.
James Graham.
Want to give a shout out real quick to my wife and son. They're home watching this game, cheering on the Bulldogs. My wife alum, Charlie, future alum of Romeo. Hello, Charlie. Hello, my wife. Thank you for watching.
Is that a flag? No. First down, 1st and 10 for the Titans at the 24 of Romeo. Knocking on the door again. Minute left to play here in the first quarter. Knight, he's in trouble. He's just going to go down.
Smart play by him.
First down, he's going to go down.
Yeah, smart play.
It was a blown play.
Yeah.
It was the running back was supposed to be there.
Yeah, he tried. Most players would try to make something out of nothing. He recognized he was in trouble, and if he had tried something, he might have caused himself a turnover. Instead, did the smart move, took a knee, and then went back to the drawing board. Second down. And he's only a junior quarterback, so he's going to have a great career, especially if he plays this smart.
He's got to go 19 yards. He wants to make sure everybody knows what the play is this time.
Mm-hmm.
He don't caught naked back there. And he did the wise thing rather than try to fight and get yardage. He's too valuable, and he can't get hurt. And
no.
Romeo, one thing about Romeo, they'll put a lick on you is we get a timeout here by Stevenson.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to cheer on the Bulldogs for the rest of the year, they will be at Roseville next week, Friday, and then at Grand Blanc 2 weeks from tonight to finish off the season before playoffs start in 3 weeks if they make the playoffs.
So you ask about Brad Smith and
yes.
Uncle Shower.
Yeah.
And Uncle Steve Shabilsky said he has sworn to secrecy. He cannot divulge.
Oh, man.
Which is a shame.
What if I buy him a beer or buy him a drink?
Okay.
Timeout over. So Bulldogs defense or Titans offense? Which one comes out the better after a timeout?
Well, he's got to make up. Andrew Knight would like to make up a good portion, get a nice, manageable third down. But then again, he's been known to throw it deep. Steps up, throws it to the sidelines, juggled there, caught and tackled immediately. Ronnie Hill.
Nice job by the Bulldogs.
Now we got a penalty.
It looks like
Bulldogs
it might be on
clapping.
Stevenson, yeah.
So we'll see what that is.
That was definitely going to be on sportsmanlike conduct. It's going to cost him 15 yards. So instead of it being 3rd and 15, it's going to be 3rd and 30 potentially. Cooler heads did not prevail in that one.
Let's see. Their officials are still talking it over. And so the spot is there. What do we got, Mr. Referee? What's he going to say?
Well, he hasn't turned around yet, so the ball's in the hand. They're going to back him up. Here it is. Dead ball, potentially. Dead ball. Personal foul. Offense.
Sportsmanlike conduct. Romeo is going to take the penalty. They're not going to decline it, so it'll go back to second down. No. It'll remain third down because
it's after the play. That's right.
So that was good for Romeo because, oh, wait a minute. Where are the down marker guys going?
Backwards, 15 yards.
Oh,
wait, no, you're right.
It's the end of the quarter.
Oh,
we thought they were.
Oh, oops, we're not paying attention.
We thought they were traveling in the desert there, like the lost tribe of Israel.
Yes, we thought there was a problem. They weren't paying attention to the refs this time, but no, that's on us.
We got to give them credit.
Yep. They did their job.
So that's the end of the first quarter with a score Romeo 7, Stevenson 7, and a big third down for the Titans. They got to make sure they mark the football in the right spot.
Yes.
But I remind you folks too that you can watch the podcasts of the Mitt TV on the Romeo and the YouTube Romeo Sports Recap, where we talk to all the different sports teams. Romeo get some insights on stuff, and I think last week we talked to boys varsity tennis, Coach Matt Burr, and the Hobick family was the stars of that. They showed up, and the oldest one, Austin, will play basketball this year.
And I do appreciate you saying their name correctly, because otherwise, if you don't, the mother's going to come to me and make sure it gets said correctly, because she has come to me and helped me with pronunciations.
Oh, it's double pass. He's wide open. Caught out there. No, he's fumbled. Oh, they're calling incomplete. They're saying he never completed the process.
And in high school football, there is no replay.
Ronnie Hill, we thought he caught it, but they're saying no.
There is no replay.
He didn't complete the process, so he must have been juggling that ball when he turned around.
Calvin Johnson rule. He did not complete the process. No instant replay in the high school footballs. So it is 4th down and super long. So here comes the punt team. Great job by the Bulldog defense with a little help of Stevenson making a poor choice and getting a personal foul. The Bulldogs can get that ball back.
Yeah, Ronnie Hill was wide open, and that ball kind of floated a little bit too. Well, it's not the quarterback throwing it, so.
Do you know what he thought about first? He thought about the end zone first. Did not think about catching that ball. His mind was on the end zone, and that's why he dropped it.
Mine's always on the end zone.
Got to complete the process first, and then you could think about pay dirt.
So Brody Meyer is deep for Romeo, standing about his own 10. Number 10 stands at 10. And here's a punt by Stevenson, little poocher, little line drive.
Little coffin corner punt.
No, got to the end zone. Brody made sure of that, and it'll be a touchback, so Romeo has nothing to worry about.
Coffin corner punt. Luckily went into the end zone.
Yeah. The Hobick family, they're all three of them play.
Yep.
And they're pretty good players too, tennis players.
Yes, they are.
But Austin, the oldest one that plays basketball, he's
the other two do too.
Yeah, they play too, but he's pretty tall.
He is. He's tall, but what we need more out of him is some more toughness. And I talked to him throughout the year about him being tougher.
Oh, he's such a nice kid.
He is a really nice kid, and you can be a nice kid.
Don't turn him into a meanie.
We want you to be a nice kid, but just play a little tougher, a little meaner on the court, and you will do fantastic. He'll be fantastic for us if he can just do that.
And that handoff went for about a yard. Is there a flag there? No.
Just a 1 yard run.
Looked like Mario Delicio with that carry. He couldn't get around that end. It looked like up the middle, Warburn could have probably taken that football and went away. But it's 2nd and 9 now, just inside the second quarter. Give up the middle.
Fighting for more. He just got pushed around.
I think he only got a yard, maybe two. Not a yard.
Yep.
That'll be 3rd down at 7.
Bulldogs need to do something good after having a great defensive stop.
Well, see if they can dial up another magic play here. I know coaches always tell you every play is designed to score a touchdown. So
They only thrown one pass today, so they might come back with a pass. Jackson Swords or Alex Kelly.
Quick pass to Van Drysic. Drake gets over the 30 to the 31-yard line.
Just enough.
And that's a 1st down.
Yep. See, it was well needed for that opportunity, and they executed properly. and got the first down that they required to move the chains.
Yeah, a long sustained drive by Romeo would definitely help.
It would kill the quarter, and they go down and score and go up 14-7. Yes, Stevenson would get the ball to start the second half, but at least you got the lead. And you didn't let them touch the ball again this quarter.
Handoff, nice cut. Hole closes quickly. That's number 21, Delicio. And he got a couple yards. He had a little shiftiness there. But that hole closed really quickly on the Bulldogs running back.
Stevenson defense is getting to the holes very fast, as you're saying, and they're closing them quick to make sure the Bulldogs are only limited to a yard or two, and they don't break off big yards like Ryan has done first couple of drives.
2nd and 8. Inside handoff.
Wow.
Oh, look out, a lot of room. A lot of room for Badalamenti.
That was a great.
Badalamenti.
That was almost like a.
That's the same play he scored on, but the opposite.
Yeah, it's like a backside reverse kind of thing where you fake it one way, but then you have a guy that turns around, comes the other way, and you hand off then. Great job by the Bulldogs to throw a little
They are
trickery.
blocking up there front.
Yes.
You got to give the front line a lot of credit,
Yep.
too.
Great job, great trickery. First down, Bulldogs.
So they're in Stevenson territory at the 46-yard line. Sammy Neppa back to throw, looking long and deep.
He's
got a man out there. It's Brody Meyer. He catches it. And he's finally dropped down there. A touchdown saving tackle at the 5 by number 23, Elijah Davis.
Great job by the Bulldogs showing off a passing game to get into the red zone of Stevenson.
That'll stretch the defense a little bit, but Brody got down to the 6, so.
He beat his man. Nice little stutter step move and beat his man wide open. As you said, touchdown saving tackle, stopped it, but put him down at their own, 6-yard line?
It is. It looks like the 7, 8.
7?
They're saying the 6 on the score. We can't trust nobody.
No.
It is. It's a 7. It's first and goal from the 7.
I blame the down box.
Cutting up the middle.
Almost there. Almost there.
He's going to get to the maybe 2.
Second down and 2. Second down and looks like 4 maybe. At least the down box don't know where to go yet.
Tayshawn Proctor was a ball carrier there, and he's a big load for a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
Powerful runner. He doesn't like to quit.
So it looks like about the 3-yard line. What do you think? Run up the middle?
I'm just wondering why we got the clock stopped and what's going on here to somebody.
Oh, now it's moving. So what? Run up the middle or kick it to the outside?
Just put it in the end zone and don't fool around. Don't fool around. Put it in there.
Oh, there's a penalty on
Stevenson.
Delay a game, or it's an automatic first down. It's half the distance to the goal, an automatic first down.
Somebody's not playing nice football.
Nope. So it will be on the 2-yard line potentially.
The extracurriculars are in those piles when they do that are sometimes hard to.
It was a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct. Which is half the distance, automatic first down. Which I don't know why the down box and the scoreboard don't say first down. I mean, it should be an automatic first down because it was a dead ball personal foul.
Jaden Randell's in the middle of the Stevenson line. To the outside, it's touchdown, Romeo.
2-yard run by the.
Wait a minute. There's no signal. He was down. He was down at the half-inch line. Parker Cahoon.
Oh, my goodness. Give it to him again.
Oh, what? We got a timeout, Stevenson. Yeah, it was a little too quick for Stevenson there. They want to get set up.
I don't know if it was that little stutter step back to the inside that hurt him and didn't allow him to get into the end zone. If he would have continued to the outside pylon, he probably would have gotten in. But they're at the half-inch line. Bulldogs should be able to push it in if they do that, or just barrel themselves up the middle. Linemen just push back as far as you can.
Well, you know, you made mention earlier that there isn't a lot of players on Stevenson. You look at their sidelines, half the team looks like maybe a second group. I don't think they could.
And that's
could do a second group. That's typically not Stevenson.
No, it isn't. They usually have a ton of players on their team.
And so if Romeo can hang in there with their rotations and stuff, they may be able to wear down the Titans.
Yep. I'd say give it to Parker again. Give him his touchdown.
Third down and 1. Big third down here. It's like Proctor in the backfield.
Number 36. Proctor, yep. Shift by the line. Quarterback keeper, tush push.
Sammy Nepa, is he in?
Bulldogs say is now the ref signals.
Touchdown Bulldogs. Sammy Nepa. They're pushing and pushing and pushing, and finally got it in there. Joey Seeley on for the extra point.
Great job by the Bulldogs to keep the drive alive, go on a nice sustained drive. Killed a little bit of the clock. There's still a little bit of time for Stevenson to try to do some more damage.
Seeley with the kick. It's good. It's 7 points for the Bulldogs, and they now lead it 14-7. And it was an impressive drive. It was an impressive pass that they were able to hit a long bomb to Brody Meyer, and that's going to stretch the defense out.
And that's just showing another element to the offense, and you want to show those elements, as you said, spread out the defense and stretch them out a little bit more. That way, if you do go for a run, the run might be a little more successful because they're afraid of the pass.
We'd like to give a shout out to Tom Puckheim. He's out there. He's the Romeo varsity swim coach, and he is sitting at home watching this one. Hopefully he's not in the pool. So here we go. Joey Seeley going to kick it off here.
Bulldog defense can do big favors for themselves to hold down Stevenson. Maybe get that ball back, go on a little bit of drive and kick a field goal or score another touchdown and go up at least 2 scores before halftime. Stevenson will start with the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, they could use that cushion. Seeley's kicks a line drive like a soccer kick at the goal, but it does the job. He got it in the end zone. And
so this will be the last sports broadcast of football for Mitt TV for the 2024 football season. Home games went by so fast, and we had 4 great ones. We appreciate every single one of you tuning in every single time we've been on the air, and we look forward to more sporting events coming up.
And we'll have the Romeo varsity cheerleaders on the Romeo Sports Recap Show on the Mitt TV, and
That's right,
we'll see how they feel.
It's after homecoming.
We'll see how they feel about the season coming to an end here. So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Stevenson Titans at their own 20. Knight in the shotgun. Looks like he's changing the play. Now Romeo showing a little bit of a blitz. Now they back off. And Knight's going to go around the end. Got a little bit of running room. Finally dragged down by the Bulldogs. A whole host of them over there. A pack of Bulldogs. But he got the first down, so he's over the 30-yard line to the 33-yard line.
Little quarterback keeper to the outside. Ends have got to work on contain. You've got to shed your blocker and look for that ball carrier. They got to put some kind of quarterback, some linebacker spy on that quarterback.
Well, to their credit, I mean, this guy can dipsy-do with the best of them. He's got some shifty moves. He's hard, you almost got to get him early. Got a handoff. Good tackle breaking run there by number 22, Jaden Hill-Austin. And James Graham a little bit shaken up. He gets up, though.
Not a first down, though. Bulldogs did stop him before he got to the end of the sticks, but it's
a good gain, and a gain of about 7. So it'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Titans. Now, why did the clock stop again?
It was ref time. So I don't know if he called time because there was that injured player you talked about, and the injured player looks like he's coming off right now. He went down, so he's got to come off for at least a play, get checked out, and then he can come back if he's all right.
Kamari Davis-Irvin is in for Stevenson. He's in a wideout on the bottom of your screen there. We'll see. They're going to change the quick pass to Hill. He's fighting for the first down, keeps going. Finally out of bounds at the 47-yard line, 46-yard line they're calling it. Where are they going to mark it at? Doesn't matter. It's a first down for Stevenson.
Great run by Stevenson. He looked like he was dead to rights, going to be tackled behind the original line of scrimmage, but he kept turning his feet and got a great block and made something happen and got the first down.
5:46 left to play here in the first quarter, or first half rather. The Titans trying to march down and for that tying score. Clock is counting. Got it away. Comes Austin Hill. It's
great job by the Bulldogs. They shed their blockers, got to the running back before he could break out the outside. I don't know.
Gonna lose a half yard on that one.
Great. So instead of gain, it's a loss because the Bulldogs shed their blockers and got to him quick.
Yeah, and Alex Kelly from a safety spot, number 6, came up there flying to the football.
Smart. But the biggest thing is if you're sucking a block, then use your strength. Get lower than him, push him back. And that way you at least have a chance to get to the ball carrier, maybe push his blocker into him. Low base is going to win. Strong low base. Get lower than your opponent.
Might changing it up a bit there at the line of scrimmage. He's back to throw. Now he's got a little bit of opening. Look out. Oh, and he slithers by. He almost got the first down.
It's just too many arm tackles. Bulldogs are stopping and trying to reach for him with their arms. You can't really do that. You gotta keep your feet moving and move with him. Let him make the first move, and then don't fall for the fake.
Oh, here's that play again. Let's see who the quarterback. Oh, Knight's going to stay in at quarterback this time. All bunched up there.
What are they trying to do? A little tush push first down?
They might. See. He's going to go around the end. Ran out of room there, and then he comes up the middle. Did he get it? No, they're saying no.
He's short. I don't understand the dipsy doodle play of it all. It's like he went one way, whoop, didn't work. Went another way, whoop, didn't work. And then, originally, let's go up the middle, whoop, still didn't work. 4th down.
It'll be 4th down. The Titans, I think, are going to go for it. We got 3:40 and counting here.
I don't know. I don't agree with that at all. And they're going to go for it, or are they kicking? Yeah.
No, they're going to go for it. He'll be in the shotgun. He's got Hill Austin in the backfield, number 22.
Ends contain.
And he gets it. Austin going for the first down.
Maybe not. Maybe
he may have been
maybe
stopped.
not. They may have stopped him on 4th down. It all depends on what ref has the right foot in the right spot of the ball. but it looks like they may have been stuffed on.
It's a first down. You were going by the down markers. I told you that.
I was trying to look at the ref's foot, but I don't think that was a first down. They should have measured that. That was too close to call, but.
The clock continues to run. Stevenson trying to desperately get a score here before the half is over, because they do get the football to begin the second half. Snaps a little high. Throw to the side and breaking a tackle, but not getting the second one broken.
So he didn't get away.
That was number 4, Landon Porter.
The first shot was perfect because it slowed him down and allowed his teammate to get there instead to make the tackle. So it almost was a bad play, but it worked out perfectly for the Bulldogs, and he got back to where the original down marker used to be.
So it is 2nd and 13. Ball is resting on the 47 of the Bulldogs. Here they come with a blitz, and that's knocked down.
Nice job.
It's knocked down.
Yeah.
Busted in there for Romeo, number 51, Aiden Rocha.
The biggest thing the D-line coach tells you is when you are at the line of scrimmage and you notice a pass, you stick your hands up in the air for a deflection possibility. And that's what he did. He got past the blocker, hand up in the air, deflection possibility was there, and he made it happen.
Now Knight's moving number 1, Ronnie Hill, over to the other side. 3 receivers out there.
Bulldogs get a good stop here, incomplete pass. This could be 2-down territory.
Oh, and a nice tackle.
Nice shoelace tackle by the Bulldogs. Only maybe half a yard.
That's our favorite middle linebacker there, number 44, Jacob Turley.
Big Turley takes him down, and it looks like they're either going to go for it or they're going to punt it away, and I think they're going to go for it on 4th down. This
4th and 12.
This is not good because if you don't get this, you give Bulldogs some great field position.
And Romeo's going to call a timeout. They're going to make some adjustments.
With 1:46 left to go, if you give the Bulldogs some great field position, they could go down and get some points and make this a two-score game. They almost should just punt the ball and force the Bulldogs to go. I don't know. If you punt it there, you could force them to go 90 yards. Force them to go 90 yards.
They might just do that.
I mean, I know I've seen teams act like they're going to go for it, but then the quarterback ends up punting the ball away because they want a shorter punt. They don't want the punter, who's really good, to punt it long and go into the end zone. They want a short coffin corner punt to get down inside the 5 if possible and force the Bulldogs to have to go 95 yards for a score.
Oh, I'd give another shout out there, watching from Atlanta, Georgia.
Ooh.
Sean Francis McCary. He's down there. They're all watching the Romeo Bulldogs. And also watching D6. And you know who that is? D6. That's David Hill.
Oh, D6 is David Hill. Now
Not the David Hill that used to play for the Lions way back when I was a kid.
Gotcha.
And he's over in Lake Orion watching this game.
Home of the Dragons.
Or the Dragoons. Now they bring it upon.
The Dragoons.
What is he going to do? Kick a field goal from here?
What?
This is wild.
What?
They're lining up for a field goal.
I don't understand Stevenson.
That'll be.
Well, the ball is at the 46, and you have to add 17 yards from that.
44.
44, 46. Looks like 46. 46-yard line. Add 17 yards.
Oh, the ball's there, but where he's going to spot it is going to be the 44, their own 44. So you figure that out, how many yards that is.
It's about 17
Give
yards.
me that Romeo math.
17-yard math. That's like a 63-yard field goal. Did he really try to go?
Kicked it. Nice kick, but it goes into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Bulldogs will start in their own 20, 1st and 10, with 1:39 left to play here in the first half.
You know what? The thing is, though, but it was a field goal attempt. So wouldn't you come back to where they kicked the field goal because he missed?
It's not the pros. It's not the pros.
That's not how this works? If they kick a field goal and you miss, they don't get the yardage there?
No. The pros, you do that. That's why they try it from back there.
Okay. So Bulldogs, instead of having 90 yards, 95 yards, they're going to have 80 yards to go for pay dirt in a minute 38.
Try to run it up the
Whoops.
middle.
It's definitely not how you want to start that.
That was not successful.
Definitely not how you want to start it.
Roburn, he maybe got a half yard, maybe a yard they're going to give him. See how nice the referee is? Almost a yard. That's where you set them up, right? You look like you're going to run it, and then you throw it over the top. Although Romeo doesn't look like they're in a big hurry.
No.
They probably want to go in the
Content
locker room
up
with the lead.
14-7.
Even though Stevenson gets the ball in the second half. But
I would think you would at least want to try to get down and maybe kick a field goal because you have a great field goal kicker. They go up by 2 scores.
Roburn around the right side, and he's tackled there.
So, yeah, Romeo's content, I guess, on going into the end zone, going into home halftime. I can't talk today. Halftime, up by 7, giving Stevenson the ball to start the second half. So,
we'll see. And we got to.
Yep, content.
That is going to be it. That's the end of the first half. So the score, the Romeo Bulldogs 14, the Stevenson Titans 7. We'll be back with more football after this.
Oh, shoot.
And down to the 5-yard line, finally tackled by the defense. He is wide open in the flat, and they were able to get the ball to him.
Luckily, the Bulldogs are now in striking distance to score a touchdown.
Yes, they are, Hendricks. First and goal from the 5, and they can get the tying touchdown. And let's tie this baby up. Tim Meyer.
Hey, is this Tim Meyer?
I said Tim Meyer.
Sweet. Hey, is the mitttv broadcasting the game tonight?
Yeah, we're broadcasting the game tonight, kid.
Tim, we're live.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you knew how to watch the game live.
Sure, I know how you can watch the game live. You got your phone on you?
Yeah.
Well, listen to this. The Mitt TV broadcast Romeo High School sporting events live so you don't have to miss a minute of the action. Just download the YouTube app on your smartphone or television. Type @ the Mitt TV in the search bar. Click on our channel, then the Live tab to find all previous and upcoming live events, including sports. And don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, thanks, Tim. I really owe you. Sick.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Tim Meyer, here for the Romeo Sports Recap, powered by the Mitt TV. Remember, this show is available on both YouTube and Spotify. And before we begin, a word from our sponsors. This podcast is powered by the Mitt TV of Romeo, Michigan. If you're looking to start a podcast for your business or personal use, look no further than the Mitt TV. They can get you access to equipment, a production engineer, and can even edit your podcast. That's all right here at the Mitt TV of Romeo, Michigan. And you can contact them right now via email at mitt.tvpodcast@gmail.com. That's MITT mittvpodcast@gmail.com. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Romeo Sports Recap Show. I'm Tim Meyer, and today we have as our guest Romeo Athletic Director Cody Smith. And Cody, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Looking forward to it.
So we got a little bit of ground to cover. We're going to review and recap all the spring sports. And some teams had some pretty good success. Some players made All-State. It was a pretty good, all in all, a pretty good spring sports season. Your thoughts about it?
Yeah, I mean, I always get the question of like, what sports is the season's the hardest for you or the busiest for you? It's spring, no doubt about it. Just because there's everybody going, it always seems at 4 o'clock, and there's always something going on between baseball, softball, tennis, track, lacrosse, golf. Everything's going on all at the same time, and it's definitely hectic.
You have to reschedule because of the weather.
No doubt about it. Yeah.
Is, because there's a lot more outdoor sports going on.
Yeah, very weather dependent. Yep.
So, well, we're gonna cover baseball and softball, girls softball, track, girls tennis, soccer, girls soccer, and track. Primarily here, we've had Michigan Romeo sports recap shows on all those sports, except for track. But people can go and look at lacrosse and see for themselves, see some of the kids that played and stuff that did a good job. So let's start with baseball. I believe baseball's 18-18.
Yeah, they're about exactly 500 this year. Yeah.
And they had a few injuries early in the season, cost them a little bit. And those games against Stevenson and Dakota were very close. Well, Stevenson was, and could have gone either way. But a couple key injuries and things didn't quite work out, but they did finish strong. They won a district game.
Yeah, and even just nagging injuries all season that kind of kept some of the guys out of the district lineup. Some of your pitchers that you counted on all season, were dinged up right at the end there, and that kind of made an impact on Coach D's lineup and rotation for the district game. But he threw Kaminsky, and everyone else had chipped in and got us through. My check and those guys, their arms held up.
I think DeBoll was a guy that got hurt.
Yeah,
his arm. A good hitter.
Yeah,
but his arm was shot. For pitching.
Yeah, because he logged a lot of time at third base and on the mound last year, and this year I think he's primarily a first baseman or DH type role.
Yeah. Anybody make a run at the states or all county?
Yeah, so I think Joey Battlemente and Nick Kaminsky were MAC Red players, all conference players. So those were, honored by some of the other MAC Red coaches for their contributions to our team all season. So I think those are the two key ones that at least other coaches picked up on for their, skills and efforts, and, rewarded them for that.
And the baseball team will have a new baseball field next year.
Construction is going up quickly. So, with the warm winter we had, they were able to start moving some dirt early. But yeah, blink of an eye, it should be done here.
What's it going to look like?
So it'll all be turf, turf infield, turf outfield. It's kind of has like a watermelon, striping to it, like a light green, dark green rotation, kind of how the stadium has that same pattern. And it's going to be nice, state of the art. We're definitely looking forward to it. So it's
luxury suite.
Yeah. You can stand on top of the press box.
Top of the press box and get a good view from up there.
Dual purpose press box now.
Yeah. But tell us a little bit about some of the dimensions there and the features. And
I'm not sure exactly how far the outfield is. It's pretty similar to what we had at the Romeo Middle School, behind the middle school there.
Okay.
But it'll be, home plate will be facing towards the back of the football stadium, so fans can look down from the bleachers and have that aerial view. So it'll be nice, and then it kind of butts up between the tennis courts and the stadium.
Have people talked about it a little bit, or asked you questions about it and buzzed around a little
bit? I think now that all the dirt piles are starting to mound up out there. I think that's definitely getting people's interest of, hey, what's going on out there? Visiting teams will always ask when we're at the stadium or referees of, what are you guys building out there? That kind of thing. So I think, a lot of people are looking forward to it, especially the baseball community. I mean, they're all itching to get out there and hoping to, a summer
might be
camp.
a faster game. I mean, the ball will probably take off a little bit. But you'll get truer hops. It won't be a bad hop, really. I've never played on it. Of course, we were lucky to have grass in the infield. So.
Yeah.
Thank everybody for coming out to the Robert J. All II Memorial Foundation first annual golf outing. I will explain. We used to be the Romeo Foundation for Educational Excellence. We changed the name to honor my father, who passed away almost 4 years ago. We thought it was a good idea. We are still doing the same things, benefiting teachers, students. We added first responders. In today's day and age, we thought that was a good idea. And my father respected them, as he was in the Air Force as well. So I just want to appreciate everybody, thank all of our major sponsors. You'll see all the signage out here today. The Mitt TV is going to drive around and talk to some people, but I just want to thank the community for all of their support over these last 30 years. Thank you.
Hey, we just want to take a minute to thank everybody for coming out to the Robert John All Memorial. It's an emotional day for not only the family, but for the friends out here today to support him. But we've been blessed with a beautiful day and something he enjoys the most, and that is golf. So.
I do want to do a quick thank you to everyone that's supporting the Robert J. Hall Memorial Golf Outing. A little emotional here. We do want to carry on a great man's legacy, and I think we're doing a great job doing this. Romeo has been huge in supporting my grandson become a paramedic fireman in his grandfather's honor. And thank you so much, everyone who has sponsored, supported, and been here for us through this traumatic time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the Mitt TV and Ruth Heidebright for supporting Bob. I know they had quite a fun relationship together, and thank you so much, Ruth.
Hi, so I'm one of the volunteers at the Robert Owl Foundation. Today we are shooting a cannon at one of the holes. We're on hole 3, and we are raising money for a foundation that raises money for scholarships, and it's a very good foundation. And I'm here with 2 of my best friends, and I'm just here supporting and making sure that we raise a lot of money for the scholarships today.
Hi, my name's Emily, and I'm here with Dispo, and we're sponsoring hole 8. So here we have a couple of our discount cards and some hats and some stickers, and then some gummies that we're giving away so we can spread the word and let people know what we're all about, and hopefully they can come on in.
Annual golf outing in the past, and again, currently we support the Romeo schools. It's now currently called the Robert J. All Memorial Golf Outing. Each year we're out here to support and have fun. The local Romeo schools, and through our various sponsors and Amy All and at her direction, we've raised quite a bit of money now for the Romeo schools. Every year it's a great time. Everybody's having a good time. We have sun again today. Everybody come out and visit and support your local Romeo schools.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to this exciting TV broadcast. We'll see you tomorrow, the day after that, and the day after that, because that's the way we broadcast news, and that's the way you consume entertainment. Won't change anytime soon. For the Mitt TV, I'm Tim Meyer. Tim Meyer.
You, Tim Meyer.
I said Tim Meyer.
They said you were coming.
What they say true?
See for yourself.
What's this?
They call it a podcast studio.
What the heck's a podcast studio?
It's a studio for podcasting. Superior sound, visuals, allowing the viewer to either watch or listen for an intimate experience of long-form content.
Long-form content?
Without any restrictions from any cable or network provider, there's no telling how long it can be.
Is it affordable?
You have no idea.
What's he doing?
Found him here in the studio. Recent college graduate trying to start a podcast with his friends after debating the existence of God in women's sports.
How come I can't hear him?
Steven Bills is spying us through the intergalactic satellite system. Also buy my merch with my special creator code.
How long before this becomes accessible?
It already has.
If you or someone you know is looking to start a podcast for business or personal use, look no further than the Mitt TV. With hourly rates starting as low as $1.60 an hour, the Mitt TV grants access to state-of-the-art podcast studio, allowing you to record perfect audio, amazing video for your audience. Contact the Mitt TV today at mitt.tvpodcast@gmail.com.
This job stinks.
So.
Not more when the fourth. Don't you call more important?
Does it look almost?
Ooh. Yo, this is Kowalski with the Mitt TV. How we doing?
You there?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah.
How can I help you today?
I'm trying to watch the Mitt TV.
That's awesome. Where are you trying to watch the Mitt TV at?
On my TV.
Perfect. Let me break it down for you.
Yeah!
Here at the Mitt TV, we offer a whole slew of content, from community events, Romeo Community Schools, sports, and everyone's favorite, the Village of Romeo board meetings. Just find the YouTube app and in the search bar type @the Mitt TV. Once you find our channel, you can go to the videos tab for our entire catalog of videos.
What if I'm trying to watch something live?
It is so easy you have no idea. Just click the live tab to find all previous and upcoming live streams.
I see that, but I'm trying to watch an archived Village of Romeo Board of Trustees meeting.
Whoa, alright, board meetings! For any and all archived meetings, select the playlist tab. Not only will you find all meetings for the Village of Romeo organized by year, but you'll also find Romeo Community Schools and Romeo District Library. Our Mitt TV page can also be accessed on your smartphone. Just download and open the YouTube app and type @the Mitt TV in the search bar, and there you go. Or if you're on a computer, find the search bar at the top of your window and type youtube.com/@the Mitt TV.
Sweet.
Another satisfied customer.
The regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Trustees of Romeo.
Sick.
Would you all please stand?
And welcome back to the Romeo Sports Recap Show. Tim Meyer here. I'm with Romeo varsity baseball players Buster DeBoll and Adam Place. And gentlemen, welcome to the Romeo Sports Recap Show.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
We'll start with you, Adam. How did you get involved playing baseball?
Well, I
symbols in the drum line. Scored by Romeo Terry. Plans to go to college. Landon Hart plays the Romeo with Dad and Mama. Plans on to go to OCC for the Fire Academy. Ethan County plays the Romeo with his mom, Dad, and Leslie. Plans to go into carpentry. Texas County plays the clarinet as well as the drum major. Scored by her mom and dad. Plans to get a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Musical Theater. Sierra Kopecky plays the flute. Scored by her mom and dad. Plans to go to college for music and elementary education. Bennett Truchemeister is on the drum line. Scored by his parents Ryan and Marie. Plans to go to the Fire Academy. Ella Comfort plays the trumpet. Scored by Grant and Erica. Plans on going to Cold Community College. Become a vet tech. Natalie White plays the flute. This is scored by her parents, Ryan and Joseph. Plans to attend college to pursue a career in graphic design. Reagan Alford is in percussion. Reagan is scored by her grandma, papa, and mom. Plans to attend Northern Michigan University for free law. Taylor Martin plays the flute and piccolo. Scored by Ed and Katerina. Dad and mom. Plans to go to college to study medicine. Hoping to pursue a career in either neuro or trauma surgery. Sienna Bolden plays the flute and the oboe. Scored by her mom and dad. Plans to study engineering. Nella Myers plays clarinet. She's scored by Sophie. Plans after high school, I was having a good time, but might become a teacher. Alec Knoll plays tenor sax. Scored by Ray and Sherry. Plans to go to U of M for engineering. Audrey Orton is the color guard. Scored by Dad and stepmom. Plans to go to cosmetology school to become a hairstylist. Olivia Sellers plays the flute and piccolo. Scored by her mom and dad. Plans on attending university and studying either medicine or English. Bradley Shanley on the drum line plays percussion. Scored by his mom and dad. Plans to become a residential electrician. Autumn Simpson plays the alto sax. Scored by mom and dad, Gretchen and David. Plans on becoming an orthodontist by going to the Cold Community College for undergrad, then transfer. Brianna Scheibach plays the alto sax. Scored by mom and dad, Christy and Michael. Plans to go to Cold Community College for an undergraduate and then transfer to Michigan State to take college as a licensed architect. Hadley Trudeau plays the clarinet. Scored by Amy and Brian. Plans to study child and social psychology at Kalamazoo College. Bernie Whitman plays the trombone. Scored by their aunt and grandma. Players with that knowledge for criminal justice. Ariel Yaxley plays the opposite and middle. Scored by their mom and dad. The PCA program is sent to the Ford University of Chemical Engineering. And Jackie Sutton plays front door. Scored by her mom and dad. Plans to study neurosurgery. Let's have another round of applause for all of our fans, seniors, and their parents.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this Mitt TV broadcast from Barnabo Field in Romeo, Michigan. The Romeo Bulldogs and the Stevenson Titans. The Bulldogs lead it 14-7 after one half play. And give us a recap on that scoring, Andrew.
Well, in the first quarter, Stevenson started with that. Romeo started with the ball. They ended up going almost 2 possessions, first downs. Then they went 3 and out. But then Stevenson got the ball. Hills went for a 2-yard run and scored the first touchdown of the game. After that, Bulldogs got the ball again, and they went down on a 69-yard run by Joey Badalamenti. Scored a touchdown, tied 7-7. A couple of drives later, Bulldogs again into the end zone for a 1-inch rush. That is the quarter, Sammy Nepa, and that's why we stand at 14-7.
Joey Seeley kicked it in the end zone, so it will come out to the 20, is where the Titans will start the first drive of the half.
Biggest key to the second half, and hopefully the Bulldogs talked about it, is containing that quarterback. Not allowing him to break off big yardages and getting to the outside. Contain, contain, contain is what hopefully they wrote in big letters on that board inside that locker room.
Knight's back there in the backfield with him, number 22, Jaden Hill Austin. He gets the ball. He's trying to get around that right side. The Bulldogs over to cover it. Maybe a yard for Jaden.
Good stop by the defense of the Bulldogs. First play of the second half.
Turley came up from his linebacker spot and made sure that play didn't get busted up for a big gainer.
That's a key awareness by Turley to be able to do that, and maybe he's the one who's going to be that spy on the quarterback, and he can come up from his linebacker position and make a play if necessary.
Second down and 9 for Stevenson. Knight's going to roll out, being chased. Goes it downfield. Oh, incomplete, and a nice play by number 6, Alex Kelly.
Alex Kelly got turned on the Jets and came up for his safety position. He saw that ball going to the receiver, jumped in the way, knocked it out of his hands. Great job defensively by the Bulldogs to contain the quarterback first off, and then Alex Kelly to make sure that ball was not caught. Third down, big third down for the Bulldogs to get this ball back and then start milking this clock and go down and score again.
13 and no, he didn't report. Okay, so it is third down, 9 yards to go. The ball is on the 21-yard line of Stevenson. We got a little mix-up there in the backfield, the defensive backfield for Romeo, but I think they're set now. Wait a minute, we got clock. I think we got a delay of game coming here.
I believe you could be correct. They definitely took their sweet time getting back to the line of scrimmage. Too long of time. That's going to cost them. Delay of game. 5 yards backed up. Instead of being a 3rd and 9, it's about a 3rd and 13 or 14. What do we want to call it? Wherever the dot box is. Or say wherever the ref's foot is.
Well, yeah, it's 3rd and 15. Now 14, actually. 4 wide receivers, and now 5 as he moves Jaden Hill Austin. Back goes Kelly. Swings it right in the middle, and Bulldogs got it covered.
Great job by the Bulldogs. Contain that pile. He was pushing it for the longest time. Refs were not blowing that whistle, letting it play out, but they stopped his momentum. Great job by the Bulldogs to open up this defensive stop, get them a 3 and out, get that ball back.
No gain on the play, so it's 4th and 14. The Titans will be forced to punt here. And deep for Romeo goes Brody Meyer.
And he's not very deep at all. He's standing at the 50.
I think he's waiting.
Wait, is this a penalty? There was an illegal shift penalty against Stevenson. Declined.
No, they took the penalty.
Oh, did they? The ref said it was declined. So
no, he moved it back.
Okay. But yeah, you got. This is going to be great field position.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Now he moved back.
I think they met.
You're right. He did decline it.
It was declined, and so I was surprised they're moving him back. But still, Brody Meyer is standing at the 50.
Making my eyes dizzy when he does that.
So this is going to be great field position for the Bulldogs, especially if he can have a nice return. He's got to have a nice. He has to line drive this away from Meyer, which he didn't. He fair caught.
Brody called for a fair catch at the 46 of Stevenson, and that's where the Bulldogs will take over on their first drive of the second half. And they sort of kind of ran out the clock in the first half, so that last drive of theirs wasn't really indicative.
I mean, I could tell you that it was a 47-yard punt, and that would have sounded awesome, except that's where the Bulldogs are going to take over, is at the Stevenson 47.
46.
So, 46. So, 46-yard punt, but the Romeo Bulldogs take over at the Stevenson 46. So, great field position.
Romeo hustling out there. Floats it out there. He was looking for Meyer again. I'm sorry, or was that? No, he was looking for Watson. Just a little bit too far. That was a strange-looking play.
Yeah, Watson was supposed to spew a little more speed and go out further on the streak, but he held up just a tiny bit, whether he was held up by the defender or he held up himself. But a great opportunity for the Bulldogs to take advantage of it, but just could not connect.
So it's 2nd down and 10 for Romeo. Their first drive of the second half. See what they can do.
Well, they're in great position to go for it on 4th down if necessary, and then get to that field goal range. Even if that's just points, it's a 2-score game after that.
Sammy Neppa right up the middle. That's the big tight end, number 84, Jackson Swords.
Mr. Jackson Swords, great catch by him, great throw by the quarterback. Puts him right at the line to gain and gives him an automatic first down.
Just at the 36 of Stevenson.
So Bulldogs, funny enough to say, they are in field goal range right now for their kicker. It's a 17 plus 36-yard field goal for you math majors at home.
Or Romeo math.
Or 53-yard field goal. I mean, their kicker could hit that. They want to get a little closer. They want to go for a touchdown first and foremost, but they can get closer and go to a 4th down.
Shift. Warburn in motion. He gets the ball. He's going around the right side. Got a little bit of running room. He's to the 25, 20, 15, and finally tackled out of bounds.
Great run by Ryan. He hasn't had one of those runs since the first quarter, but great job by him to kick it to the outside and get that first down, and it looks like it's in the red zone.
Well, it is in the red zone, but it's right at the 10-yard line.
So it's
first and goal from the 10, I think.
Yeah, it would be first and goal because you can't get a first down at the 1-inch line. You got to put it in the end zone or kick a field goal. Definitely want to put it in the end zone and go up 2 touchdowns.
Neppa going to go over center. He's going to give it. Oh, tripping over his own feet was number 21. Mario Delisio, and he looked like he had a little bit of opening there. He was ready to kick it into the next gear. I don't know. Turf Monster?
Turf Monster, yeah. I was about to say that.
Somebody.
Turf Monster put his hand up and grabbed a shoelace and held on for dear life, and he went down.
We'll see. It's going to be an interesting call here because there's enough room where he could throw the ball a little bit. But
I want to say if they're going to run it, they're either running it up the middle or they're going to kick it out to the right. There is a little gap in the middle where the linebacker's not.
Badalamenti in motion.
Oh, it's a pass. I was wrong.
Covered.
Oh, wide open.
Oh!
He dropped it wide open, hit him in the hands.
Dropped that football. That was Mario Delicio again.
He had it. It was a touchdown. I think Sammy could have probably put a little more air under it.
Yeah, a little bit.
He was wide open.
Wide open, corner of the end zone. All he's got to do is just grab a hold and fall down, and you got it.
Well, it looked like it was just a little bit too far. He couldn't run under it. It was too much. You need more air under it.
So third down, you could run it and then run it again, put it in the end zone. If you don't get it, you're going to bury Stevenson deep in their own end zone. Or you could go try to get that touchdown, and you don't get there, you could kick a field goal, at least go up by 2 scores. Shift.
Again with a shift on. Nepp over center. Pitches it out. Oh, look out. There's a high tackle there.
Very high tackle.
Did he make it?
No.
Delicio again. It was tackled pretty high there by Mark Taylor Jr.
What do you do? It's 1 yard line, like 2 yard line.
It's at the 2 yard line.
Do you run it? Do you kick a field goal?
Well, I think they're going to go for it. They got Tayshawn Proctor in. He's the big back.
If you get stopped, at least you bury them into their own territory on a 4th down. It's a little less than 2 yard line. The point of the ball is at the 2 yard mark, as you saw on the screen just now.
Well, it must be a secret special play here.
Must be.
He took a long time getting it in. Now he's going to get. Offside.
They jumped?
Jumping offside. That was number 25 of Stevenson jumping offside.
Oops.
Owen Picar. And that's going to cost them.
Offsides or encroachment? Did they touch another player, or did they just jump in the neutral zone?
I know he jumped. Yeah, offsides.
Offsides, okay.
Half the distance.
Still 4th down, but it's only a yard now.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit easier. It's a big 4th down and goal for Romeo. And Coach Kurt Reines of Romeo wants a timeout. They want to talk about this, and they will, because this is important. Because if Romeo can go up 21-7, gives them a defense a little bit of a cushion.
Yep.
Takes a little bit of pressure off.
Yep. So tonight is senior night and / parent night for the seniors playing football, and the seniors cheerleaders, band members, dance team, and everyone out there who is a senior. We just want to say thank you so much for your 4 years of dedicated service to the football team, to cheerleading, to dancing, whatever it is, or the band. We appreciate everything you do, and we wish you good luck on all your future endeavors.
And they also had the junior high band come out and join them for the Romeo
did see that,
fight song.
yes.
It really was loud, and they all did a good job. Nobody hit a bad note.
That's good.
So here we go.
4th and 1.
4th and goal at the 1. Nempa's got Proctor and Rorburn in the backfield. Everybody digging in here. Give us to Rorburn, and he's going to be stuffed. He is stuffed by Girardi.
Great play, great defensive stop by Stevenson. Bulldogs do not convert. They do not get the touchdown, no points. Stevenson will take over at their own 5 yard line, 4 or 5 yard line. So
it's going to be marked down at the 2.
So good news, bad news. Bad news is they didn't score. They didn't get any points off this drive. They got all the way down to the 1. The good news is now Stevenson's buried in their own territory. So this is potential safety territory. The Bulldogs tackle someone in the end zone.
Well, that would be difficult. Andrew Knight's pretty shifty back there.
He is. I mean, if you can contain him and force him to throw the ball incomplete, or force him to try to make a move and he loses yardage. I could foresee, though, they're probably going to run the ball up the middle to try to give themselves some room. That's what most teams do.
Oh, he
went back for a pass. Oh, my goodness. He
barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Almost got safety. I don't know what that play was, what they're trying to accomplish, but They did nothing.
Well, Brody Meyer had number 18 for Stevenson, Colton Porter, and he had it, and he stayed with his man and left Mr. Knight with no option down deep, and he was lucky to get out of that end zone. Second down and 10 for the Titans. Graham in motion. Knight rolling around. Now he's going to fire it out there. Kelly was there. No, not enough contact there. He was looking for Jaden Hill-Austin, and it's incomplete.
He threw that ball much faster than he wanted to. He had someone breaking in on him. He had to get rid of it quick. Otherwise, it could have been a safety, and the receiver was not ready.
Well, wait a minute. Got a penalty. Roughing the passer. Oh, boy. It's going to be on Romeo, and it's going to cost him, and it's going to keep the Stevenson drive alive.
That's a 15-yard penalty. You literally just gave them the room they needed. You had them buried. I get it. You're trying to get to that quarterback, and you're trying to get that safety, but you've got to hold up. He got rid of the ball. So what you got to do is put on the brakes or change your trajectory and go around him. Now you just cost yourself.
They've got some breathing room here at the 18-yard line, so they're up there, and a handoff, Jaden Austin Hill. I'm sorry, Jaden Hill Austin. You got a yard, maybe.
Good stop by the Bulldog defense, not allowing him to get anything going up the middle.
They're going to give him 2. It'll be second down and 8.
Definitely have to watch the outside. Contain, contain, contain. They haven't really had much of a pass game. The one pass they did try to throw, he ended up dropping the ball on a wide open receiver. Yep, here we go.
Trying to get wide. Finally stepping out of bounds is Knight. Close. This is going to be third down. He got a few yards. It'll be third down and
8 or 2.
Maybe 2.
Got about 7 yards on that play. But that's the thing. I don't know where Contain was. I don't know where the end was. If he got caught up in the middle of blocking or got caught up somewhere else. But definitely did not Contain on the outside and let him book it. Your job as an end is to stay home.
Comes Knight trying to get around the end. You got a flag. Looks like there's going to be a hold against Stevenson.
Looks like it was a hold by number 27.
He did not get the first down. He maybe got a half a yard according to what we're seeing up here.
Oh, do you decline this and push him back? Or accept it, push him back? Or do you decline and have it fourth down?
Well, it is third down. It could be third down and long.
Would it be third? Or I thought it would be. No, it should be fourth if they decline it. Because it was just third down and short.
So they look like they're going to move it back. What are they going to do here? It looks like they're all speaking a different language down there.
Down box is moving back, so they are going to move him back. Accept the penalty, move him back.
They're
going to move him back to where they started from. It'll be third and 10. Yes.
Great opportunity for the Bulldogs to get them down and out and get that ball back.
Number 3 is Cody Hoffman. The winning number is 001-303. 001-303. Number 4, Family Bundaster. Winning number is 001-453. 001-453.
Okay, Stevenson's got 3 receivers to Knight's left and 1 to the right. Little screen pass, that up the middle screen pass. Look out. And that's going to burn him.
The Bulldog trying to run him down. Not going to get there.
That's going to be it. Touchdown for Colton Porter, number 18. He did a great job of running in all that traffic in the middle. And Stevenson has a chance to tie this ball game.
Number 6, the moving night basket. The winning number is 000892.
It's a nice run, and he literally split the defense. The defense could have sandwiched on him, but he got in between, got through. 75-yard scamper to the end zone by number 18. Cotton Porter.
Colton.
Is that Colton Porter?
Yeah,
Can I not read? Yeah, I cannot read. It's Colton Porter.
Powell Sorotic for the extra point. He left foots it through the uprights, and we are tied at 14.
So now
with 6:33 to go here in the third quarter. The Titans go 98 yards for a score.
So now, can we ask the question now, or do we wait a little later on if the Bulldogs should have taken guaranteed points down there instead of going for it on fourth down?
Well, if they lose a game, yeah, it's tough. But I question the call. I didn't think they should have ran it.
No, 100% not. I mean, because they were expecting a run. They were ready for the run.
I thought they had a trickier play. But, again, they had a chance to score. DeLisa was wide open in the end zone.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Had their opportunities. They I feel like they should have just taken the easy points. Easy 3 field goal point. You're still up by 2 scores. You're still up instead of tied right now. And then you go down and you score another touchdown. You put it back up by 10. Now you're tied and you have to go down and score. And we still have half a quarter left in the third and still the fourth quarter to go.
And Romeo is going to get a chance here. Stevenson, now they're coming out there and getting the guys out there. Powell Soroik.
Is that Brody Meyer back there?
Yeah, but should be Ben Dreisich and Meyer back there.
I don't know what Stevenson's thinking. They lined up, they got together, now they lined up again.
I think he's going to kick it in the end zone if history of this game is
still waiting on the kick. Delay a game.
Got to count how many guys were on. Here he goes. Powell puts a little poocher into it. Taken there at the 25.
Oh, I get it. I know why they did that.
Parker Cahoon got it, and he got up over the 35.
They didn't want to kick it to Brody Meyer and have Brody Meyer do a nice big return on them like he has been all game. So instead, they kick a little pooch kick and give it to someone else.
Well, they could have also pushed it to see if they could recover it, too.
That's another thing I was thinking, too, because they came together, Went Park came together, and then he was lined up so far back with the run-up and kick, so I almost expected an onside kick.
So let's see what Romeo can do here with 6:26 left to go here in the third quarter. Quick handoff up the middle goes Parker Cahoon. He's going to get up to the 40. Gain of 3.
That's a good gain for Parker. 3 yards a play, 3 yards, 4 yards, first down.
You're showing off that Romeo math.
I know, right? I know.
You're scaring me now. I'm scared now because I'm waiting for a big equation to come up here. Solve for X.
Well, I did take math all 4 years of high school, so.
There we go. Back goes Sammy Nepa. Looking deep.
Going deep.
Got a man out there. Is it caught? It is caught. It is caught by number 1, Braden Watson.
Junior Watson, the younger brother of Jake.
He had a nice catch, stretched out for that one.
That was a great play on a 2nd down and 7 to throw them off guard and not realize, hey, we're going to go deep and we're going to get this ball in your territory very quickly. Bulldogs still looking to put the pressure on, breaking that huddle early and getting to the line of scrimmage quick.
Good blocking there for Badalamenti, and he muscles his way. Joey got almost 9 yards on that play. Let's see what they're going to mark it. He got 9 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Romeo now are in the red zone. Now you have to get points.
Yes, at this point in time, yes, points are necessary, whether it be a field goal or a touchdown. You've got to get something.
Stevenson a little confused there. Who was going to come in and who was going to come out. Warburn in motion, fake to him. He's in the flat. Finally catches it, but Nepa didn't
give
put
it
a chance to run for a touchdown, but he did get the 1st down.
And that's what's needed. You got down, got the 1st down. You only need 1 foot or 1 body part in bounds when you catch the ball. And he just got out of a jam, and he had his loyal guy there. Could have been a better throw, as you said.
16-yard line.
1st down.
Quick handoff. Around the side, got some blocking. Badalamenti is cemented down there. What a hit.
Yes, he is. One guy went high, one guy went low, and he just flopped backwards.
He got about 8.5 yards, so it'll be 2nd down, and they're going to call it 2, but a little shorter than that. Warburn in motion again. He's out in the flat, out throwing to the corner of the end zone, and a little bit too far again. Not enough air under that. Brody Meyer, he was running towards that corner, but could probably put a little more air under it.
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like he may have overthrown him a little bit, so put it in the air, as you said, a little slow loft pass into the corner. Definitely got to get this 1st down because it's technically 3rd down. That down box guy is not doing a good job. It's 3rd down.
No.
It should be 3rd down because it was 1st and 10, and then he got the 8-yard run.
Right.
So it should be 3rd down.
And they're marking 2nd down. The referee isn't.
I mean, if the ref wants to give him 2nd down again all over, I mean, that's fine. But it should be 3rd down.
Hand off to Warburn. He's to the 5. He's got the 1st down. Tackled there by number 5, Mark Taylor Jr.
3rd down.
3rd down. It's 1st down. My gosh. Look, we're keeping track up here, and I'm telling you, it's 1st down.
It is. Just like it was 3rd down last play. Now it's 1st down. This guy had a 2, then he had a 4, and now he had a 3, and then now it's a 1.
I'm watching the referee and trying to keep track with him, and everybody else is running around discombobulated. I think they got it straight now. 1st and goal from the 5.
Hopefully. 3 opportunities to get in the end zone, kick a field goal, get some points.
Comes Brody Meyer. He just kind of ran out of room. Good play there by Stevenson. That was number 3, Giovanni Kelliana.
Did he even gain a yard? Looks like maybe not.
A half yard.
Half yard.
Yeah, they're going to put it at the 4, so 2nd and 4. It's tough to run outside on the Titans. They are fast, and they get to the spot pretty quick. So. Romeo.
They need to fake it.
Went down here last time, and they need to come up with a play.
Fake it one way, backside George reverse.
Nepa. He gets it to.
Oh, what a nice stutter step.
Brody Meyer.
Brody Meyer, if he was on skates, ice would be in that guy's face because he stutter stepped, stopped, forced him to make a move. He whiffed into the end zone. 4-yard pass from Nepa to Meyer.
So the touchdown for the Bulldogs. Joey Seeley coming on to kick the extra point. I'm sure we got enough blockers out there.
So extra point upcoming to make it a 7-point game, hopefully.
Holds a good one. They were coming at him. Joey kicks it up, and it's good. And with 2:53 left to play here in the 3rd quarter, the Romeo Bulldogs come back and score a touchdown and take the lead again, 21-14.
Good job by the Bulldogs this time getting into the end zone. It almost looked like, as I said, he was going to kick it to the outside. But instead, he went back inside, and it looked like he might have been down, but it was the use of his being on skates where he can stop on a dime. That's pretty much what he did. He stopped on a dime, made the guy miss, went into the end zone, whoop, 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 scores. So as we said, this is the last home game of the year. Bulldogs go on the road 2 more weeks for this season. They need to win at least 4. I'm going to put down the Andrew guarantee. If they can win 4 games, they're going to the playoffs. That's the Andrew guarantee. They win tonight.
A total of 4 wins.
And win 1 more, total of 4 wins. They will go to the playoffs.
Got their road cut out for them. I mean, it's a tough road.
It is. I mean, Roseville's not going to be a gimme, and neither is Grand Blanc. Both teams, as you said, are playoff-bound teams. Roseville they had last year, and I was at that game last year, and they took it to the wire where Roseville ended up scoring at the end. Bulldogs tried to go for the win, but they just couldn't get it.
They had them beat.
They did.
Just at the very end there, slipped away from them.
Mm-hmm.
So the Titans will start their drive now on their own 20. And we'll see if Mr. Andrew Knight Jr. has more magic for us here. Let's see if the Bulldogs can stop him.
We're still waiting for somebody to pick up the purple coach badge. If the winning pick number is 000-758, that's all. Purple coach badge.
Let's see what Stevenson does. I mean, they're not. No one has to be in a hurry. They can still run their normal offensive sets.
Oh, there's plenty of time. Knight back. He's looking to throw. Throws at that little screen there.
They love that screen pass.
That was looked like Jaden Hill Austin there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I do believe so. And that's kind of like their bread and butter, like their bailout, the bailout of a jam kind of a play.
I don't know. They're just trying to dink you a little bit and then go deep. But anyway, it's 2nd and 9 for Stevenson.
But they have thrown that pass a lot tonight. It has burned the Bulldogs part of the night.
There's Jaden Hill. No! Look out! Knight's got it. Makes a move. Finally tackled there by the Bulldogs, number 17, Josh Lockbeiler. And but not till Knight gets in Romeo territory at the 47. There's a beautiful fake to Jaden Hill Austin on that handoff.
Unfortunately, all the defensive players bought on that fake, which gave him his lane to begin with. Luckily, they were able to bring him down before any more damage happened.
Look out. Oh, and a tough run there by Jaden Hill Austin. He's close to a first down. So he's probably a couple yards short.
Looks like Stevenson wants to score and score quickly.
God, here comes Wright.
Another fake. Everyone thought that the running back had it.
It's going to be a first down in Romeo territory, down to the 33-yard line.
They have lost their contain. They came out and held them in check when they first started the second half. They have now adjusted, Stevenson has, and they lost their contain of the quarterback. They've got to find a way to get it back.
First down for the Titans. Knight looking deep, got a man wide open and missed him.
Some kind of zone coverage, I guess, by the Bulldogs. He was wide open. If he catches that ball, he turns around. He could get to that end zone easy. But
Malachi Kraft was there in the middle counting his money.
It was, but the ball, I don't blame that on the receiver. I think that ball was too high.
Was a little bit too high and it was off.
Because he had to jump for it. If he didn't have to jump for it or he didn't have to turn around for it, he might be headed to that end zone for a touchdown.
Knight's bringing a play in from the sidelines.
Lucky break by the Bulldogs. I don't like that guy just standing there. Okay, it looked like a trick play potentially a little.
Hustling on the field
fake.
is James Graham. They're ready and set. 2nd down and 10.
Trying the pass again.
Knight trying to get outside. He scrambles around. Now he cuts to the middle.
Nice job.
Running out of room. Good coverage in the secondary for the Bulldogs. And it's going to be a loss of a couple of yards.
Tayshawn Proctor was caught up in a block, but he shed his blocker and caught him from behind before he could do any damage. Nice job on the pursuit and not losing track of that ball.
It's going to make it, call it third 12 and a half. It's a long 12 yards.
This could be the last play of the third quarter, as the play is taking a little bit to get in. This ball may not be snapped before the 30-second mark. If it's snapped at the 30-second mark, they might be one more. Another pass attempt.
Oh, he's looking for Graham, and Graham wasn't looking for him, and it goes incomplete. It'll be fourth down for Stevenson. We'll see if they want to go for it or not. It's maybe fourth down territory, being that they're in Romeo territory at the 36. So
I think they will, especially being down by 7 with a quarter left. If you give the Bulldogs the ball back and they can go down and score again, you go down by 2 scores, and then you're playing super catch-up by then. Instead of super mustard, super ketchup.
He's got to get down to the 24, going long and deep.
He's got a guy with
Got a man out there. He's got it.
Put it perfectly where the receiver,
Hill.
only the receiver could get it.
Ronnie Hill for Stevenson made a nice timed catch. Well, he just threw it up there, and Ronnie Hill went up and got it, and it's first and goal.
It was underthrown, and he played a little basketball move. He played a little box out on the defender to make sure only he could get it.
Austin Hill breaks a tackle, touchdown, Stevenson. Powerful run there by Jaden Hill Austin.
Jaden Hill Austin, 16-yard rushing touchdown. Bulldogs had him and then lost him, and this game is on its way to potentially being tied.
Powell Soroyak on for the extra point kick. It is up, and it is good, and we are tied here with 8 seconds left to play in the third quarter. The Bulldogs thought they had him stopped. There was 4th and 13, and, Andrew Knight Jr. just threw it up there. He had kind of a mismatch back there on Brody Meyer, and, Ronnie Hill's taller than Brody.
Oh yeah,
probably outjump him.
I mean, it was not a good throw. I mean, as I said, it was underthrown. He had to play a basketball move and box out the defender, even just to bring that down. But he put it exactly where the defender could do it, where his receiver could do it. So we had 21 points scored in the first half. We've had 21 points scored in the third quarter.
Some more. We'll get a kickoff return, huh?
Yep. Which I don't know. They're huddling up for some reason for this kickoff. I don't know what they're going to do.
They might pooch it again, so
keep it away from Brody Meyer.
Yeah, they might pooch it again and see if
one of their guys can recover it.
Yeah, that they can recover it. Backfired on it last time. Gave Romeo great field position. So. We take a long time getting their behinds out there to kick it up, but you know what? It's a tied game, and they're going to make sure.
I mean, both teams need this game. Romeo needs it to get to their 3rd win. Stevenson needs to get to their 4th win, and with a 4th win, potentially have a chance to make the playoffs because of the strength of schedule that they play. So both teams desperately need this win.
Soroyak. See what he's going to do. Is he going to pooch it or kick it deep? Kick it deep. And Reich is with it. The 15 to the 20, cuts to the outside. 25. And down he goes over the 30. Looks like the 32-yard line is where Romeo's going to start.
So Bulldogs and Titans tied at 21 heading into the fourth. There is overtime in high school football, and it's played just like college, except for they don't get the ball at the 25. They get the ball at the 10-yard line with opportunities to score a field goal or score a touchdown. And it will go until someone has more points at the end of an overtime period. Hopefully it doesn't get to that. Hopefully the Bulldogs can now go down and score, and the defense can come up big. What you need now is a long, sustaining drive that takes at least 7 to 8 minutes off this clock, and then you force Stevenson in you need a touchdown to tie kind of momentum. Bulldogs are 0 for 1 in overtime for the season. They went to overtime in the very first game of the season versus Rochester Adams.
Oh, and toughing his way through up the middle is Parker Cahoon. Sure, Coach Reines didn't like the drums beating there, you know.
No.
While they're trying to run that play, but good gain by Parker. He got 4 yards, 2nd and 6, a good manageable. Now they're going to give him 5 yards now. I give him 4.5. Oh, here we go.
Good 4.5 run.
2nd down and 5.5. Give us to Brody Meyer. Makes a nice move around the end. Got the first down.
He's really good at that stutter step move. It makes people miss.
And Lucian Miles tackled him. Number 7 for Stevenson. But it is a first down for Romeo at the 46-yard line.
Hang on a second. They are backing up. There is a penalty on the play.
Uh-oh.
Holding on the offense.
That's not good. That's costly.
That is a spot foul.
Let's see.
So instead, it was done at a, wow. It was done, well, okay, it's not so bad. It was done a little farther down the field than what they would have liked.
2nd down. It looks like it's going to be 11, I think.
So it technically only lost about 5.5 yards on that.
Ball is on the 32.
Clock should be running.
Sammy Nepa takes it in the shotgun. Gonna throw the out pattern. That was impossible for Drake to catch there. Van Drysic. It's a tough throw. That's a long throw, and you got a window there. You got to get it through.
It was a little overthrown. He wasn't there in time. Plus, he was very well covered. So even if he had a chance to catch that ball, he was going to be smoked right away, and he may have dropped it after being hit.
So it's going to be 3rd down, a little more than 10 yards to go here. 11-11 left to play here in the 4th quarter.
Bulldogs need to convert here and get this first down. They don't want to give the ball back to Stevenson. They have not been able to stop them on their last 2 drives. You don't want to give Stevenson the lead, and then you have to play catch up.
Nepa from the shotgun. I'm going to throw you out again. Caught out there.
He has enough for the first down with his momentum forward, even though they pushed him back. He does have enough for the first down, and that will be first down Bulldogs.
And Sammy hit his brother Joey with that pass. And Joey held on. Good catch. He got pummeled. He still held on to football.
Joey and Sammy, twins? Same grade, or is Joey younger than Sammy?
No, they're in the same grade.
Same grade, so it's a little twin magic going on.
Could be twins, could be one was slower than the other, you know.
Little twin magic going on is what I'll say. Good pick up at the first down.
Brody Meyer motion, fake to Cahoon. He wants him to go deep. It was motion for him to go deep.
It could have been a late hit because he got rid of the ball and then he got hit about 2 seconds after. I don't see a penalty flag down.
I don't see a flag. Oh, here comes the referee. He's going to say something. I see it now. I see the flag now.
Oh, yeah. It looks like it could be a late hit.
Well, let's see what he says. Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Yep. Late hit. 2 seconds later, and that just bailed out the Bulldogs and gave an extra 15 yards. Stevenson now shooting themselves in the foot.
The referee there, he's trying to mark the yards off. He's taking some big, long steps. You better watch out. He's going to pull a groin out there.
But I figured it was going to happen because I looked. He launched the ball, and then all of a sudden, I counted to 2. I was like, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Bam, he goes down. Definitely late
So
hit.
here we go. 1st and 10 from the Stevenson 42. Give to Brody Meyer on the inside handoff. He's going to go way outside. Try to get around the corner, but it closed fast. He got about 3 yards.
He may have speed, but so does the Titans of Stevenson because that defender closed on him quick. As you said, he got
2 yards.
2 yards,
so it's
yeah.
2nd down and 8 for Romeo. Clock continues to move. And RHS comes in with
and that's okay. 2 yards here, 3 yards there, 4 yards there. You got your close to your first down. Maybe 5 yards in the next play, and then you kill that clock. You've already have knocked off at least almost 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, a couple minutes. 2nd and 8. Now where we got a flag. Somebody move early, or was it illegal procedure? Offside against Stevenson. So that'll give the Bulldogs 5 and make it a little bit more manageable on 2nd down.
So instead of it being 2nd and 8, it is now going to be 2nd and 3. Stevenson's getting a little jumpy.
I think the guy lined up offside, or well, maybe he did jump, but I thought he lined up offside.
See, if they lined up offside, I don't understand why they would stop the clock. Isn't that usually a free play, or is it automatic stop in high school?
Referee's called for him to run the clock, and he is now. Second and 3 for Romeo. Ball's on the 34 of the Stevenson Titans. Nepa from the shotgun. Pass out there to Mario Delicio.
Stiff arm.
Cuts it back. Still going on his feet. Did he get there? We'll see. Might be a little short. The way I'm seeing it, the way referee's marking it.
3rd down, maybe got about a yard. A little bit.
That is going to be 3rd down. 3rd probably in about, I don't want to say
2.5.
Maybe not even that.
It was a great stiff arm. Otherwise, he would have been tackled in the backfield. Stiff arm down the player, and he tried to push his way forward, but Stevenson closed up quick. As we said, 3rd and 2.5 for the Bulldogs to keep this drive alive. I mean, this could be 4-down territory, or they bring the field goal kicker out if he can kick a long field goal. It would, if they could get a couple yards and have to kick a field goal, it would be about a 48-yarder.
Well, let's see, they're shifting around here. Little pitch out.
Nice.
Nice pitch to Delicio. He's got the 1st down. He's to the 15 or 25. He fumbles the ball. And it looks like Stevenson's got it. Mario Delicio, and I think that was punched out.
Yeah, he was carrying the ball very loosely like a sack of potatoes, and great punch out by Stevenson. What would have been an awesome play by the Bulldogs has now been a devastating one that has given the ball back to Stevenson. Now it's time for the defense to do the same thing to them. Get that ball back. Get a turnover themselves. They cannot let Stevenson go down there and score because they just have not been able to stop them. You don't want to go down. You want to be ahead.
So here we go. Ball's on the 18 of Stevenson. That's where they'll start. Right, little screen pass. Turley's chasing, trying to bring him down. He's still on his feet, Jaden Hill Austin.
I don't think he's going to get anything. I think
Romeo with good pursuit on defense, tackle him, It's going to be close. I think it's no gain, but we'll see. Maybe a half yard.
But that's a great job to close it up. That is their bread and butter. Stevenson has run that screenplay a lot, and it has burned Romeo a few times in this game, but they close quickly. Only half a yard gain. Great job by the Bulldogs.
2nd and 10.
Clock still runs.
Knight's in the shotgun again. Now he's changing the play. Some dramatic signals coming in from that Stevenson sideline. Knight's back to throw, looking deep. He's got a man, and he missed it. I think that was number 8, Malachi Crafter.
He may have the legs, but the accuracy. He's at the arm strength, but his accuracy is not very good.
Now it's going to be 3rd down and a little less than 10 for Stevenson. Romeo going to try to stop him here. We'll see what play call the Titans have. Knight's in a shotgun. Back to throw. Looking over the middle. Got a man caught out there. That's Ronnie Hill. Caught the big 1st down pass. Ronnie is a little bit shaken up there. Got hit pretty hard. He's going to get up.
Bulldogs playing that zone defense, so they found a weakness in that zone.
Well, I tell you what, Knight rifle that ball in there. That's for sure.
And they're doing the hurry up now.
Hill Austin trying to get around a few guys. Romeo finally pursues. Looks like he's going to break a big one, and then Romeo comes out of nowhere and stop him, maybe for a couple-yard gain.
Good job by the defense to come up and make sure that he is wrapped up. He tried to spin one Bulldog player around, but another one finished him off. Only a couple-yard gain.
Yeah, they're going to give him 3 yards on that, so it'll be 2nd down and 7. Stevenson also going to try to run some clock here. Knight jumps up. He's going to go around the end, and he's not going to have anywhere to go. Turley got him at the legs and just squeezed him, and down he went. So it will be 3rd down and 6.
What hurt him, though, is the snap was high, so he had to jump for it. So he was behind by a second for what he wanted to do. So good job by the Bulldogs pursue. They need to stop right here and get this ball back.
3rd down. You're going to watch a side pass here. There it is. Good pass by Knight.
And it is a 1st down.
It's a 1st down. Caught out there by number 4, Landon Porter.
Quick slant pass. It's hard to defend against. Bulldogs need a turnover. Need something to happen. They need to bother him, have him make some bad penalty or get a turnover. Counting down last 6 minutes. Stevenson is taking their time.
Right to the side. He's smart enough to throw it away because he's probably going to get killed if he wanted to run it.
Yeah.
They had it covered. Romeo had it strung out. Oh, it's going to stop the clock anyway.
Yep.
Make it 2nd and 10, which is good for Romeo. It's starting at 5:53. It's starting to run down a bit, and you got to watch it. Stevenson probably doesn't have a bad field goal kicker.
No.
Judged by the way the kickoffs were going. So.
And honestly, they did a great job in contain, so getting rid of it was like the smartest idea on that play.
Right back to throw, being blitzed, screen pass, incomplete it goes.
Oh!
Graham takes a shot.
He got lucky he didn't get called because he took a shot at the Bulldog.
Yeah, at number 32, Anthony.
And the ref's talking to him right now, too. That ref is talking to him, too, like, hey, man, I didn't call you on it, but I'll do it next time. Don't do that.
It will be 3rd down and 10 for the Titans.
Another screenplay, very well sniffed out by the Bulldogs.
You got to watch the middle of the
Yes.
field because that's where they burned them the last time. Got a man open. There he is. It's Hill. Hill comes back. Now, wait a minute.
He came back on his own accord, so they might. He
It
should
will be
not.
fourth down.
Yeah, he came back on his own accord, so he will not get the first down. He was not pushed back by a defender. He moved back.
So it will be fourth down, 1.5 yards.
Big opportunity for the
They gotta
Bulldogs.
Get to the 40. They're going to go for it here. Corner. Clap looked like Bulldogs are offside. Yeah, they jumped. That's going to be a first down for Stevenson.
Hard count, got him.
Ball's going to be placed on the 36 of Romeo. Got to get the chain guys set here. There's a Jaden up the middle. He runs into the linebacker. Finally goes down, but a good gain of 4. Jaden Hill Austin. Then the workhorse tonight for Stevenson.
Clock still ticking down, less than 5 minutes to go. Stevenson only got
a couple yards
2
they're
yards.
gonna give him.
Bulldogs have got to hold him down. They need some kind of negative play, push him back a little farther. Whether it be a penalty or sack that quarterback, something. Nice job. That's what I'm talking about.
They call the blitz. And in there, Brody Meyer and number 71, Big Carter Sutton.
It's like they heard me from up here. I just said negative play, and that's exactly what they got. Perfect.
So it'll be 3rd and 12 with 3:54 and counting.
They've got to stop covering zone. You've got to man up or do something else. Run a Tampa 2 or something. They're killing you in the middle if you run the zone. That's why they're getting the first downs with these pass plays.
I don't see Ronnie Hill out there, so that's a good thing for Romeo, as he seems to be able to find those spots. It's another blitz. Here comes Brody Meyer.
Roll out pass.
Knight's got his man. That's Ronnie Hill. He snuck in there on me, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. It'll be 4th and 12. It's 2-down territory, I believe, for the Titans anyway.
Well, being tied, yeah, I would agree. If they were down for sure, I don't know.
But then again, I don't know that he wants to give the ball to
if you
Romeo with a good field position.
Yeah,
but then again, it is at the 38-yard line. So
if they do it, they might have to quarterback kick it off and punt it away.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen Knight do that. So.
No, but they probably know about Romeo's kicker and how far he can kick field goals, so they don't want to kick it back to them, have Romeo drive down and kick a game-winning field goal. So they're going to go for it here.
Knight, he's going to roll out to the right. Got a man open. He throws it down the field. Incomplete. No flag.
Could have been a flag. There was a hold on Stevenson, but not called. Bulldogs get the ball back right there at their
3:22 left to play. And
at their own 38?
They'll take over at their own 38-yard line. That's right, Andrew. Correcto mundo. And, yeah, they got to get, I would say, they get down to the
30. I give them the 30, 47-yard field goal,
I feel
25.
more comfortable at the 25.
Yeah.
It'd be a 40-yarder.
42-yard field goal,
Yeah,
25.
Joey Seeley, certainly the way he's been hitting the extra points, certainly has a leg to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But first off, you got to get some first downs. So
yes.
Brody Meyer in motion here.
I mean, you'd rather go down and score a touchdown. That way you force Stevenson to score a touchdown, or you end the game with a touchdown. But
it's Roburn. Got a little bit of running room. Ducks under a man. Got a good, I want to say 7 yards.
I would agree.
Yep, and it'll be 2nd down and 3.
And that's perfect.
And this is just what Romeo wants, is to be able to get big gainers like that and let that clock run.
Exactly. Go down and score. You score the last points of the game. Okay, you score points when the time expires. You don't want to go down and score points and give your opponent a chance to go down and either tie it or win the game on you.
Low snap. Nepa's got it. He fires out to Swartz.
First down. He went out of bounds, so we'll stop the clock. I don't know if the clock will start when they move the chains.
No, he went out of bounds.
So that will stop the clock. The clock will not move until the ball is snapped again.
But it's a first down for Romeo at the 49 of Stevenson. Nepa will be in shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Fires out quickly to Brody Myers for 40. At the 36-yard line, he goes out of bounds. Probably didn't want to do that, but that's okay.
I mean, you don't want to go out of bounds.
Still got enough field right now. It's to the 36.
Now is the time you want to start looking at that clock and letting it run a little bit. Force Stevenson to use their timeouts.
Stevenson has 3 timeouts left.
Force them to use their timeouts. Like, you don't want to give them 2 minutes, a minute, and 3 timeouts to get down that field. Especially the way they've been throwing the ball on you tonight.
Here's Romeo, 1st and 10 from the Stevenson 36-yard line. Warburn in the backfield with Nepa. Goes out to the side. Look out, Sammy. Woo! Blitz coming from the side. Lucian Miles, and he got Nepa. Well, that'll certainly keep the clock running.
Yep.
He didn't even see him.
No.
Nepa didn't even see him coming, and it was a good blitz by Miles.
Yeah, it was a corner blitz. Corner blitz on, and it cost the Bulldogs a bunch of yards. They're still not out of it yet. They took a timeout now to talk about it. Timeout Stevenson, actually, because the clock was going to run. Now Stevenson is using their timeouts to let this clock be saved so they have a bunch of time to go down and score if they need to.
Well, Romeo's got to get some chunk yardage here, get back. The ball's on the 44. They need to get down at least to the 25. And, well, if they get down to the 25,
they have a first down. So.
But if they don't and it's 4th down, they're beyond the 25, you'll see Joey Seeley come out here try to kick a game winner.
Oh, yeah. But they have to have Stevenson waste their timeouts first. So which means they have to at least get to that first down and force them to use another timeout. You don't have to get it all here. It just had a good chunk play, at least 10 yards. You know, get back inside the original sticks, and then get more yards, get that first down. I don't know,
2nd and 18, so
4 down territory for the Bulldogs?
Well, I don't know. Like I say, they get closer to the inside the 30, they may try a field goal. Nepa back, it's a screen play. Delicio drops it, goes incomplete. That'll stop the clock. That was read really well by the Titans.
Yes, it was.
They snuffed it out right away, so it's not good now, 3rd down.
Bottled them up. Now they have to do some kind of long pass play just to get it in closer and go for the field goal. Which also was incomplete pass, stops the clock. Stevenson doesn't have to waste a timeout. That 3 points earlier is looking much better and better right now, doesn't it? Bulldogs could be up by 3 points right now with the ball.
Well, here we go, 3rd and 18. See how close Romeo can get. Meyer comes in motion the other way. There goes Nepa. They're coming at him. Better get rid of it. Fires down, and we got his brother was grabbed downfield by, I don't know, is that number 5? Yeah,
I think
it
so.
was Mark Taylor Jr.
Yep, there's a flag. It's either going to be holding or pass interference, and that does matter.
Well, yeah, it would give Romeo the ball down there, but a 10-yard penalty, but it should be a first down.
It would be, yeah. It should be an automatic first down on a pass interference. If it's a hold is only 5 yards.
I'm looking for the referee. Is he hiding from me or what?
He's right in front of you, right in front of the Bulldogs.
Oh, there he is.
Pass interference, defense.
Still 3rd down.
Still 3rd down because it's not like the pros where it's an automatic first down because it's spot foul.
It's a lot shorter, though, and it's inside the 30.
which is good. I mean, now they have a more manageable third down because they decided to pass interfere. There's a 15-yard penalty. That looks like a 15-yard penalty.
It was a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, it was a 15-yard penalty. Okay. 15-yard penalty, but it's still third down. Much more manageable third down for the Bulldogs. Stevenson once again shooting themselves in the foot.
So here we go, 3rd down and 3. Ball is on the 29 of the Titans.
Shift.
Yeah, I don't think the Titans are fooled by that. Badalamenti headed for the sticks. He's got the first down. Now he fumbles. And I think Stevenson's got it.
Once again, same area, same result. Fumble by the Bulldogs. Stevenson recovers.
2 minutes, 10 seconds left to play. You got to protect that football. But I thought actually that ground may have caused that fumble, but I guess he ripped it out before he hit the ground.
I don't know. I thought he was down and then it came out, as you said. But once again, no instant replay in high school. Whatever the ref says goes.
Definitely goes the Titans' way, but I think, like I said, I think the ball was ripped out of his arm before he hit the ground. Well, we'll see what the Titans can do with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Romeo seemed to be able to control it a little bit, but you never know. These guys are explosive on that Stevenson side. Knight going to run to the left, got a little bit of blocking, and he's hit pretty hard at the 42.
Good job by the Bulldogs keeping him in bounds.
He was nailed pretty good. Getting up a little slow there. And he's limping. He doesn't have the best ankle. He's got a sore ankle. He had it from the Dakota game. And what we got? We're going to get a injury timeout.
Yep.
So.
Is it the quarterback that's down?
Was it an injury timeout or is it?
Yeah, it is an injury timeout. There is a player on the field, and it is a Titan player. Is it the quarterback though? Is it Knight?
I believe so. Yeah, because I don't see him.
Okay, so Knight is down. Hopefully he'll be all right.
But he was hit pretty good. He got a good shot, and like I said, his ankle is not the best.
He will have to come out for a play if he is able to come back in. This is a huge opportunity for the Bulldogs with an inexperienced quarterback coming in. Knight is the starter. I don't know if the inexperienced quarterback, if he is a sophomore, if he is a senior quarterback. Don't have positions on the rosters, but nevertheless,
he's still down.
He is an
experience.
He is an inexperienced quarterback that's going to come into this game. Bulldogs might be able to take advantage of it.
Well, it's a minute 45, so they're going to have to show. He's up, kind of limping. I know that ankle's ginger.
Ooh. Oh, he is not walking off very well. So he is going to be out for a few plays. In will come Stevenson's backup quarterback.
He was banged up in the Dakota game, and Eisenhower didn't do him any favors the next game. He taped it up pretty heavily. Thought he might have been. He seemed like he was moving a lot better tonight.
He was.
But that ankle was not good. Let's see who we got at quarterback there.
Is that number 4?
It's going to be Landon Porter. He'll be in, and same cast of characters, though, supporting him. Number 22, Jaden Hill-Austin. We'll see. See if Romeo comes at him. Jaden Hill-Austin's got it. Romeo stops him maybe for a couple-yard gain. The whistle had blown. Oh. Old Carter Sutton there, he thought he had a ball recovery.
He thought he had a gift.
Well, they pulling that ball out, each team. So clock is running. It is 3rd down now.
He thought he might have had the ball, but the momentum was stopped, and that's why the whistle was blown dead. Even though he wasn't down, momentum was stopped, so they blew it dead.
Porter will be in the backfield. We'll see what he can do here on 3rd and 6. Or he comes around the end. Kelly comes in, tackles him for a loss at the 40, and Romeo's going to call timeout. They got one left with 44 seconds.
Kelly flew in from his safety spot, and he was the quarterback spy on that play, and he just took him out.
Yeah, I wouldn't, it was not really much of a gamble because he's probably not going to throw the ball.
No.
Being, coming in cold like that. And I don't even know if he can throw the ball that well anyway.
So punt the ball, go for it. I mean, I would say punt the ball and force Romeo to have to go. If they can get it down to at least the 20 or the 15, that forces Romeo to have to go 55 yards. I believe that's the number for a game-winning field goal.
Is that the Romeo math? The calculation?
That is right. It's 30 yards to the 50, then 25 yards to the 25. 55 yards to get to that negotiable field goal position.
Here comes Stevenson. We'll see if they are going to punt it.
Because you don't want to go to overtime because overtime is a back-and-forth battle.
They are not going to punt it.
Yeah,
they are. Okay, because Porter's going back there, so Brody Meyer will drop back. I don't think Porter's punt all game, but he must be a good athlete to
punt and play quarterback.
Yeah, play quarterback and do the punting.
Fake.
Okay, so they're going to go for it on fourth down, trying to get Romeo offside. And what? They call timeout on the Stevenson side.
They tried to get the Bulldogs to jump to make it a more manageable fourth down, but the Bulldogs did not jump. I had a suspicion. I don't think Porter is the normal punter, and that's what made me wonder.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good athlete, but I don't know if he can do that too.
So, you know what? Noticing Porter back there was a good notice because fake was written all over it. So the timeout here, Bulldogs have about 44 seconds to go. They have a timeout. If they do decide to punt the ball away, I mean, do you max protect or do you go for the block? Which I think this answers my question. One guy, everyone else on the line of scrimmage, and one guy back. So they're going for the block.
So punting the ball, number 26, Arthur Cowan.
Just don't hit the punter.
Standing on his 25, he gets the ball. A little weird snap. Kelly goes for the block. He misses it. Romeo needs to get out of the way. Yeah, he needs to let
just let it drop. Just let it drop.
There's nothing you can do. It's touched down there by Ronnie Hill.
So at the 15. So now
15-yard line, it'll be first and 10.
60 yards.
Huh?
60 yards to the game-winning field goal.
Yeah, probably. They got to hurry up. They got 33 seconds left and no timeouts.
Clock is going to stop.
Doesn't look good. It
Romeo
looks like
has
we're
zero
probably
timeouts.
going to head to overtime.
It's not where they want to go.
Well, you might think about that because if
Knight can't go, then
if Knight is not in there, then that's their starting quarterback. Let's see. I'm looking on the sideline to see if I see him up.
Are they going to
warming
play?
up?
Are they going to play for overtime?
Romeo probably will. Oh, here's a run up the middle. Parker Cahoon. He got a first down.
So the clock will stop.
Should stop. He's still running it up here in the booth. No, he's up to the 29. Goes the clock. What are they doing? Hike the ball. It's a double pass, looking for Brody Meyer. Long and deep, Brody's down there. He caught it! 15, 10, 5, touchdown Romeo!
Brody Meyer, double pass, scores that touchdown for the Bulldogs!
What a throw by Drake Van Rysing. He showed off a powerful arm there.
That was an 80-yard bomb thrown all the way down for a touchdown for the Bulldogs.
Looked like the defender wanted to intercept that ball, but that ball had a lot of mustard on it. And it carried over his head.
No ketchup on that ball, all mustard. Bulldogs score the extra point.
All important extra point, too. 27-21.
That play, ladies and gentlemen, is called the receiver pass. You pass it out to your receiver, and then he hurls it all the way down.
Max Fountain to hold for Joey Seeley for the extra point.
And it only gives Stevenson 4 seconds left. 5 seconds, 4 seconds.
Stevenson got a guy missing. They're bringing him on. Snap is down. The hold is down, rather. The kick is up and good. And so with 4 seconds left, the Romeo Bulldogs score and make it 28-21 with a kickoff to go.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, what you should do is just punch kick it.
Yeah, you
just punch kick it.
Drive it in the ground somewhere.
That'll cause the time to go down to 0, and you just got to make sure you tackle the guy. Tackle every guy. And that way there's no pitching back and forth either.
Yeah, they've got enough guys on that Stevenson side. If you give them a play from scrimmage, they could score.
Yep.
They could score like in a heartbeat. But
the best idea is punch kick it and get your guys there quick. Because they're going to start that hook and ladder routine.
We'll see what the Romeo coaches call here. And that's kicking that big extra point, Joey Seeley. That's Vinny Vasilevsky's guy on the soccer team. He's a heck of a soccer player too, Joey Seeley is. And he may put those skills to work here on how he kicks his football.
Yeah, definitely got to punch kick it. Don't give them an offensive play at the 20. Punch kick it and force them to figure it out, especially if you place it right in the middle. You get your guys down there. They can't do the hook and ladder.
If it hits the ground, then.
Here it comes. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, it's a
little soft line drive. This will kill the clock.
Let's fumble around there. He tried to get out of bounds.
1 second.
1 second left.
Oh, that clock I was.
So
did
you
not
know,
start
you know why there's 1 second left? He bobbled that ball.
Yes.
Otherwise, he was going to try to run it because I don't think he could have made the sidelines there.
Nope.
Now 1 second left. Let's see if
prevent defense.
Let's see if Andrew Wright will come in for one big long throw. I don't know.
I wouldn't risk him, especially if you could potentially make the playoffs and you need him in the playoffs. I wouldn't risk him.
He's I don't know. He's the only guy that's got the arm to do that. So Romeo's going to come out and play their prevent defense, which means everybody should be back for the long run.
Oh yeah.
But you got to watch out for the hook and ladder.
You got to have a 3-man front, at least 3 men to be up there in case a run happens or a screen pass happens. 3 or 4 guys. The other 7 guys you want at least 10 yards deep, to be prepared for the hook and ladder play. So as I said, this is the final broadcast for the football season for us. The last home game, Bulldogs go on the road for the last 2 games of the year at Roseville and at Grand Blanc. We'll be back for more sports hopefully soon. I haven't got the word yet. If we have hockey, we're still waiting to hear back. And if we have hockey, that's where you'll see us next, hear us next, and bring you all the action from the pond at 25 Mile in Broughton.
Hey, you can also catch the Romeo Sports Recap on YouTube. We're going to see all the athletes, not all the athletes, but all the teams we're going to feature. So we got winter sports coming up, and hopefully we can get the guys out there on the show. And look how deep Romeo is. They got a
Knight is out there as well.
Yeah, he's the only one with the arm that can go that deep.
And he is out there, so they're either going to do a long bomb and then a hook and ladder play. Bulldogs have got to not do pass interference. Here it is, hook and ladder, boop. And whoop. Nope, no chance to do it. Bulldogs win.
Play was over. Porter kind of gave up the ball once he was down.
Yep.
But that's going to be it, folks. The Romeo Bulldogs, I guess you could say, kind of forged ahead and came a little bit from behind to beat the Stevenson Titans here, evening their record, which they're happy about.
3 and 4. That'd be 3-4 now, because they were 2-4, so now 3-4.
3-4. They didn't even have a record, but they do go 3-2 as they beat up the Stevenson Titans.
And now they have to win at least one more game to have Andrews guaranteed playoff showcase to happen.
Okay, folks, appreciate you joining us here all season on the Mitt TV for Romeo football. And we'll hopefully see you back again next year. For Andrew Welch, our crew, I'm Tim Meyer saying good night, everyone.
See ya.